Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is part 6 of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition When Black Roses Bloom live play. It is Brock at Guildember the 14th. My name is Adam. I'd like to take a moment and thank the members of this YouTube channel and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. You'll get access to Session 0 session episodes. There's like 6 of them, and that's just hours of banal character creation episodes. But you can watch them. You know, it's fun for some people, right? Well, anyway. Let's get into the episode today. Last time on When Black Roses Bloom, our intrepid heroes split the party. Well, continued the split, as it were. Talandril and Ticklemop continued searching for the throne room together and returned to the keys after unsuccessfully trying to pick the lock. As soon as the keys were disturbed, 3 gargoyles surprised and killed Talandril. Ticklemop returned to the party to tell them about it, and everyone came to his rescue, killing the gargoyles and rescuing Talandril. Once again together, they battled a banshee, and Sirs was feared, running across a roaming skeletal warrior guard as he ran away, which killed him. The heroes found his corpse, opened the treasure doors, and stuffed him in one. Then headed to the throne room, where they actually finally met Lord Soth sitting on his throne, looking like a ghost and whispering the song that closes his domain. He's currently lost in the memory mirrors. Azrael entered the room, and Corros charmed him. He tells the heroes that they need to enter the mirrors and disrupt Lord Soth's memory to get him out. He has failed doing so himself, and he fears going back in. He does give them a wand that is supposed to help with providing an illusion of Kitiara, only none of the heroes have ever seen her before. This is where we pick up as the heroes are searching for a portrait of Kitiara. With 3 episodes left, will they save Sithicus and escape the dark powers? Well, let's find out. And we're going to find out by starting with experience. So if you guys want to go ahead and mark on your character sheets, Talandril and Sirs, you have 1,405 experience from last session. And Eldralin, Corros, Vozus, and Viruna, you have 1,750 experience. Now, we do have 3 people leveling up, Talandril, Corros, and Viruna. So who wants to roll their hit points first?
I'll have a crack at that, why not?
All right. So I think rogues are D6, right?
Attributes. Hold on. Before we begin, I need to take 1 off my con, don't I?
Yeah.
Right, so that goes from 7 to 6, is that right?
You had a 7 constitution?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Smoker.
Yeah.
Fucker. I live a comfortable lifestyle provided by others. What's this? Being healthy and getting out in the woods, that's what your minions are for?
Wow. Yeah. That's debilitating.
Fun times. Right.
So a 6 constitution means you have a -1 hit point adjustment per level.
Another one?
A -1 to all of your levels. So you have to subtract, what level are you now? 6? 7?
7.
So you have to subtract 7 from your hit point total, and then go ahead and roll your D6 to see how many positive hit points you get to add to that. Wow. Yeah, you're like Chainsmoker or...
Yeah, I'm just...
inbred.
Too much time in that. Love the tavern. What can I say?
He's the second edition. Brutal, man.
Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be punishments to dying, and they figured, well, why not just make everyone a gimp?
Where the hell are they? Proficiencies in them? No, that's for weapons.
Restoration's a 7th level spell, too.
Yeah, those things are super high level.
Where's my...
Your hit points? It should be under, like, info, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at info.
All right.
Info details. Tracker. Oh, right. Tracker. Sorry. So, sorry. Is this my current hit points or my total hit points I'm taking 7 off?
Total.
Phew.
Right. Master Disaster, thanks for tuning in live. Ken Burrows, welcome. Dragon High Lord, thanks for joining and becoming a member.
7. Okay, let's do that.
So you level up and lose hit points now.
So 6 stats.
Every level you lose 1 more.
So that's me. 23.
Oh, 6. That's great. So you gain
23.
1 from where you were.
No, but a -1 because I've lost 7.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's
So I'm down a hit point.
all right. Not great. All right, Corros, you're next. Luckily, you didn't die. Actually, just out of curiosity, Talandril, we didn't do the resurrection survival before, but I'm curious. You guys are grandfathered in. Whether you would have survived. So you had a 60% chance at being resurrected. Do you want to roll a D100 and get under 60%? Let's see if you would have died or not.
Let's have a crack at that. I know.
And because it's
me.
Ravenloft, you would have actually...
Yeah.
You would have come back as an undead. As a tickle mop.
Another zombie? That'd be the second time I've come back as a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. You have a type. All right, so... Kyle's first D100, he would not have come back, I don't think. Well, actually, you have a 18, right? So you,
17.
So yeah, you had no problem.
17.
You definitely came back. All right, so Corros, let's get you a hit point roll.
What is it, a D8?
A D8 for priests.
Oh, that's for a bard, though?
Oh, you're a rogue, so it's a D6.
Okay.
Is that a choo-choo train?
That was totally
yes, it was.
Is that a clue? Like someone's like, that's my signal. If I blow this, you need to get your butt upstairs.
Send me sight. That's what that is. So D6 coming up.
That's how I know my wife is ready to get it on. She blows a little train whistle. It's like a Pavlov response. I am now excited.
So 4 for Corros?
Yeah, 4 hit points. Do you have any constitution bonus?
Attributes.
What is your constitution?
It's a 12.
Oh, no, there's 0. Okay.
We'll just add 4.
So you just add 4 to your total hit points.
That's where under info tracker.
Yep. And then let's do the same for Viruna, where she has a D8.
All right. Moving over to Viruna. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's no good. 2 hit points. All right.
Popping 2. I know. Woo!
Whoopie do. Yeah, Varuna's awesome. But Corros is going to play Viruna with panache. So he's going to live up to what she brought to the table. All right, so I think that was it, right? For leveling up. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. Let me move over to the map. And you are all on level 9, if you want to zoom into that. And you were standing in front of this door. Everyone gave their chance at like knocking the door down, unsuccessfully. But you know that there's a locked door there, tormenting you with its existence. So what
There's a choo-choo bandit.
What do you guys do?
That'd be good for distracting Lord Self, actually. Get a choo-choo train and go through all the mirrors.
He was like, what is that?
That would distract him.
It's a gnomish invention. He runs. Ah, it's going to explode.
Can I use stone shape to like undo the door, like take the door off the hinges kind of thing?
Interesting. How would you do it? Just turning the door into stone would almost meld it into place, I would think. So how do you imagine it would work?
Well, I'm just imagining just taking the door frame that it's anchored to and just stretching it, because the door's not going to stretch with it, and so basically pull the stone back.
Right. I mean, to be fair,
Just
the floors are wood, the walls are wood. You know, it's all sturdy and reinforced and stuff, but it's all like there's, you know, the hinges are metal and the locks are metal, but the doors are just wood.
Oh, well, I was imagining it was like a big stone tower kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, in this particular case, the exterior is definitely stone, and the first floor is stone, but everything above that's wood.
Well, do the rogues want to give it a try again? You want to try picking locks?
If I try so many times it permanently becomes locked, I actually horse it up completely. I think I've had 2 goes.
So you've already tried the password twice, and the third time it went permanently?
Yeah, that's like, yeah, you have to call IT support.
Have you tried restarting your computer? Anyone else have any ideas? Or do you want to go do something else?
Shall we go find other doors? That doors adjoined, isn't it? The room.
So the big guys can't just bash the door in?
You guys tried last session and no one could.
Yeah, Vozus got his horn stuck in it, I think, for a bit.
I can't pick any locks. Talandril, you can't pick it either?
No, I tried twice. That's what I mean. If I try it a third time, it becomes permanently locked.
Oh, where's that tickle mop at? Where's she running up to?
Sithicus.
You guys haven't seen her since the throne room.
She ran. Right.
Is there still a knock spell? Open doors?
There is.
There is, but I used it in the beginning. That's what got the big gate to open up. This door's giving us a hard time here. I don't think I can.
There's a staircase leading up you have never gone up before.
This is the only room we haven't been into, this one here?
The staircase going up, that leads into that dark room, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dark, touchy room.
Dark feely, touchy feely. Hand up your study room.
Vozus might suggest marking this door. We come back to it later. Maybe put like some kind of mark on it so we can remember to come back.
Okay.
Oh,
The body print smashing it against it doesn't work.
yeah.
Well, this
It's like
shape
a
is
chalk outline of just his body.
All right.
Shall we go upstairs and get felt up?
Get licked by the darkness.
I suppose we walk up the stairs and switch the lights on. What do you say? You go stand up. Well, that's what we're
You never went up the stairs before, so maybe there is a light switch.
Yes.
No idea.
We hit the last step and just goes.
Right there.
What do you think? What do you say, chaps? Shall we?
Would you like to take this lead, my scaly friend?
Who's the scaly one? He's dead.
The Sirs, yeah, he's in the treasure room.
Oh, that's right. Should we wait to get him back up, or?
I don't think we've time. Let's
I
we need
like
to do
this damage.
I mean, you guys are approaching dusk at this point. It is still daylight outside, but
Ourselves back in.
Let's go up, take a quick look. What's the worst that can happen?
Dying again?
Well, if I ain't been dead, it's not too bad. Like, you get a bit of a headache, but you know what I mean? It's fine.
I've had worse.
Let's
I'd
head
rather
up
go
the
back.
stairs. So I just want to be sure that these 2 rooms that are blacked out are the ones we haven't been in, but everything else we have on this floor.
On this floor, yes. You guys actually stayed in this room overnight.
And our keys don't open this door at all?
No.
That's got to be his bedroom.
All right. Let's go ahead and work our way up.
Do we want to go wait it out until daylight? Because if we're coming up on dusk, how long does it take us to get from, is that the top floor, 10 to wherever we were safe? I guess we could just come back down to lock ourselves back in here.
Yeah. Assuming there's not some like crazy trap you fall into, then you could just walk right back down. And you successfully stayed in this room right here before, so you know it's safe.
Probably just go back in there and wait, and then let's go get Sears rest.
Okay. I'm with that. We
Can use the extra muscle.
I think we burned up a lot of spells, didn't we?
We did. So we could probably just do take a long rest right here and here.
Burn my good berries again.
Yeah, if anyone fancies doing a spot of healing before the recharge your spells, we'd much appreciated.
Yeah, I think. Do I still have it? I don't think I used mine, did I?
No, I don't think anyone used their healing last because we were in combat at a distance.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for the donation to Wounded Warriors Project, Chris. Appreciate that.
All right. If we're going for the long rest, who needs hit points?
I do. I'm down to 8.
The one who climbed out the window?
Let's let the big guy take first watch. Corros can take second.
Okay.
All right, here's
Guy
how
should
many
be-
hit points you get back.
Shut the door and put him right in front of the door.
Okay.
20.
All right, so you guys, the first watch goes without any problems. You guys are actually staying in there for quite some time if you're waiting all night because it's not quite evening as of yet. So you guys have enough time to sort of heal each other and memorize spells and then, do whatever. But if you're going to heal people before you rest and get your spells back, let's roll for some healing there.
I did the 3d8 for the cure light, so whoever I was healing got 20.
Okay. There's
And
Talandril.
then
So me, no, so that's me have to build the points in.
Who's
Much
needs-
appreciated.
Is there
Vozus is only
So Viruna
down 4.
walks up and specs to everybody and just who on the team here needs healed.
5 good berries.
Are those 1 hit point each?
Yeah, and so 3 hit points from the long rest.
Oh, nice.
So everybody's healed up. Talandril, you're good.
I am indeed.
How's the Minotaur? Does he?
Yeah. 1 good berry will get him to max after the 3 from rested.
Doing this thing.
So I'll not cast anything. All right.
I'll
Okay. So the second watch goes without problems. You hear creaking sounds and like jangly armor moving around outside the door, but you don't actually, no one it like bothers the door at all. Third watch comes around. Who's doing the third watch?
I'll be me.
So one thing we never really approached before that I want to start bringing up is that you can't rest in your armor. So in order to sleep, you have to be out of your armor. So if you encounter danger during a watch and you're not on watch, then you are not wearing your armor. So always keep that in mind. But in this particular case, third watch, nothing happens. You guys can hear sort of the cawing of ravens outside. You're sure that this indicates some sort of morning time because you've been in this room for a long time. The Minotaur is actually starting to smell pretty badly. You're all kind of smelling badly at this point, not having washed or anything in what? You've been in this domain of dread for like a week and a half at this point. No one's washed once, so you're all pretty ripe. And because there's no window, it's all contained. It's just getting really musty in here.
Yeah, but we won't notice because we've been in this state.
You're used to it.
No, but have you ever been in exercise and like you get to like a second week and nobody notices, and then somebody fresh walks in, and he smells the spray and stuff, and you're like, "Whoa, you're fresh," and they're like, "Oh, what the hell's wrong with you guys?"
I don't know. I can always smell my funk. It's like a curse. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about. So, what are you guys going to do? Morning is here.
Working up the stairs. Oh no, we're going to go with the stairs.
So if you're going to look for Surge, you have to go down staircase. Oh, geez. Down staircase. How did you guys get there? You got there on level 8. So down staircase C to the door, or staircase A. And then you can go down the inner spiral staircase to the treasure room. And that's where his body is. Is that what you guys want to do?
Yes.
All right. Viruna has her Rod of Resurrection. Are you guys going to use it on Sirs?
That's
Yes.
the plan.
All right, Sirs, I need you to roll your Resurrection Survival. That
Okay.
should be under your Constitution. So if you're at a 17, you have like a 98%. If you're an 18, you have 100%. You just have to roll under 100. Sweet. All right. So you lose 1 Constitution. So mark that down. What is your Constitution right now?
It was 18.
Okay, so let's see. The parenthetical bonus applies to warriors only. So you are actually going to lose 1 hit point per level that you have because the bonus went from +4 to +3 for warriors.
Okay.
So the heavy price of coming back to life. So try not to die anymore, people.
Especially the rogue.
Yeah.
He already lost hit points leveling up.
He's going to come back as George Burns. Just rough. Little raisin of a man. All right, sirs. So you are back. You're actually resurrected with full health. This is something that I should have
nice.
had with Talandril. I didn't read this spell, so sorry about that, Talandril. But you do have full health. You're completely brought back. You're feeling a little bit weak just from having died, and you have a bunch of coin imprints on your scales from laying on this pile of treasure.
I think dragons can do it.
That's true. Maybe it doesn't bother you. So what do you guys do?
I feel like dung. What happened?
We're going to go back. What's their scheme? Also, I was wondering why people are moving their
Let's go
tokens.
back
It's
and
like
see
we're
if
going
Serge
to
can open up that door.
we're going to go back to where we were.
We should have Sirs open up that door and smash it.
Tell them the door killed them. Sirs, that door killed you. We found the culprit. They're behind that door. You have to go get them.
It did. I saw it.
You could just tell him the truth. I'm sure he'd open the door for you. You don't have to lie to him.
You say the skeleton escaped behind the door?
It's possible, but if we're just
I don't know, just a
trying to
chop.
open it. You think you can use your strength and open up this door?
Yeah, we just all need to move back. Why just move your cap tokens down there? We have to move back.
Mm.
So we're having this conversation to go up the stairs.
So you can come back up to level 9.
There we go.
So they're pointing to this door right here on level 9. You can remove the death icon on your character too if you'd like.
Okay. I almost accidentally
didn't
changed
get a death
Vozus' hit points instead of mine.
Just left me there.
Is someone breathing in their mic? What is that?
Okay.
Someone's got a second mic where it shouldn't be.
Oh, is there?
I just hear like rustling.
I hear it too. I don't know what that is. That's weird.
There's a storm brewing outside. So there's no light, like bright daylight coming. It's all overcast. The wind is blowing pretty hard. That's what that sound is. A storm is brewing outside. It's not quite raining yet, but
Would chopping the door with the Kopech seem like a good strategy? I guess we could try that.
if you want, I mean, you could also just try to
Seems like
open doors with your
cuts-
strength, like knocking it down. I think it is you. Is your mic
Oh, okay.
rubbing against your face at all?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's up here.
Oh,
Here, if I mute, does it go away?
yeah, it does. Is someone breathing into your mic?
It stopped though.
Someone's like,
You know what? It must be the fan coming down on it. Here, let me
Oh.
slow down the fan. Here, hold on. It's gradually slowing down.
Sweat for the game, man. Sweat.
is there a gain or a denoise function on Skype, or is that?
There should be
This
something like
seems
that.
like
Yeah.
I'll mute in between talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's help too.
It's
I
fine
guess.
now. I don't hear it.
Did it go away though?
Yeah. Did you want to try to bust down the door just with your strength?
Sure. Yeah. Here we go.
I mean, you have an 18 what?
1884.
Oof. All right. Oh, no way! This is the strongest door ever.
Dang.
All right, so you just like run against it, and
that's
it
the boss
just
of the.
stops right there. Just busts
Can
your
we-
shoulder.
Can we try pulling the door open?
This whole time it's been a pull instead of a push.
Read the room, people.
That has to happen.
That'd be
Just-
hilarious. I mean, if you want to attack the door, if you guys just want to like cut it down instead of trying to open it up and stuff, you're more than welcome to do that.
Could Talandril try lock picking one more time, or is that
But if
it?
he does,
Yeah,
it's going to permanently
that's
lock
it.
it.
So I can try one more time, but I'll permanently lock the door. But if the plan is to chop it down, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
we're about to go through it.
What do you think?
I'd just try it. If it's permanently locked, then we can just bust it down anyway.
Okay, so I'll try once more, and if not, we're chopping it down.
Did you add your new
Oh shit, that's right.
abilities?
Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Oops. I'm sorry. This is the PG channel.
PG-13. We have boobs here. Or moobs, as it were, with the current cast.
What
Yeah.
a shock! What an absolute surprise that I failed that roll.
Oy.
Yeah, like I never didn't see that coming at all.
No.
As it
All
goes
right.
clank, and a second set of locks and gauges that weren't there before as I
Yeah. You
engage
see
them.
bars come out in front
Yep.
of the wooden door. Jeez. All right, so with enough time, you guys are going to be able to cut through the door. It is just wood. So if that's the route you want to take, it's just going to be obvious that you busted into someone's room. If that matters.
See, at this point,
I think they kind of know we're here anyways, don't they?
Yeah.
yeah,
I would imagine so, yeah.
we've kind of made our presence known.
Okay. So you
Even
guys
skeletons
finally
will give
bust
up.
down the door. There is some light coming through the windows, just ambient light, even though it's storming outside. It's not nighttime, so there is, just ambient light from the storm. And the lightning flashing briefly illuminates the interior of this room. This room is filled with large pieces of furniture, all made of heavy, dark wood that's ornately carved. A massive table stands against the wall next to the door. Loose papers are heaped on it. Several papers have been torn or wadded into balls. Nearby stands an iron brazier with several half-burned pieces of paper inside it. The brazier is still warm. A writing desk stands by the curved wall, just under the middle of the 3 rotted window curtains. On it is an open book and an inkwell. In front of it is a high-backed chair. Several books lie on the seat of the chair. The door of the wall to your right is slightly ajar. From the room beyond comes a faint buzzing sound and the smell of rotten meat.
Is this Lord Saul's poetry room? Maybe I could read some Death Knight poetry.
There's not like a little plaque on the desk, so you know.
There's one more door we should check, and then we.
Yeah, if the,
El Soth.
Yeah.
if the door is ajar, I'm sure Cersei will try to make sure nobody's
Okay.
in there
So you,
gonna run out on us or something.
Open up the next door.
Hey.
Yeah, the buzzing sound.
Okay, so the walls of this room are filthy. Garbage litters the floors, and the still air has an overpowering smell of ripe meat. Then you recognize something on the floor. A leg. Its flesh gnawed to the bone. Maggots squirm in what little meat remains. With a shock, you recognize the long, slender bones scattered around the room. It seems an elf has been butchered here. I need horror checks from everyone. So that's a save versus paralyzation. If you're already suffering from a horror effect, you don't roll again. You're already suffering.
That's yeah. I'm
Everyone else. So
I'm just
Sirs
like-
makes it.
Oh, if I had to go poking the entrails again,
Ew, gross.
or is that just a temporary compulsion?
That was just a temporary. I mean, you're constantly seeing like decapitated and torn apart bodies in your mind when you try to sleep. You don't really get any rest. Oh, Kyle failed. All right, what about
Welcome to
Viruna,
war.
Sirs, Vozus?
And you said it's a paralyzation check?
Yeah.
There's Viruna.
Oh, Sirs did succeed. Okay,
Do I still control Vozus, or does somebody else have him?
you do.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this down here. I'm screwing it up.
All right, so Vozus makes his.
It's not letting me roll it on her sheet for some reason.
Does it have that little modifier pop-up
Yeah.
window?
Uh-huh.
You'll go ahead and hit enter through that, and that doesn't work.
Okay.
All right, so Viruna succeeds. Awesome.
And then, what was that in here? Details. Tracker.
Oh! Oh! Critical. Okay, so first to fail was Eldralin. You have an aversion, so the character cannot bear to look at the horror scene or stay in an enclosed space with the scene. In open spaces, well, it doesn't matter, you're not in an open space, a character who does not intentionally violate the limits imposed has 1 round to step away from the scene to avoid being fear-struck. Aversion usually lasts a month. So, yeah, just looking at the horror of this tore-apart body room forces you to just step away from it, and you won't even go near it. You're just completely averse to it. As for Corros, you are... Oh, obsession. Okay, just like Talandril before you. You are now obsessed. The horrifying experience plays itself in your mind over and over again. By day, you continually talk about the event, and by night, you mutter still more and cannot sleep. If your lids close, it's only for a few moments of time, not enough to provide rest or heal any damage. Each sleepless night reduces all your combat rolls by -1 to a maximum of -4. You can try again to save versus this horror effect in a week. So you will not be able to rememorize spells. You will not be able to rest. You are just horrified by what you see in front of you, this room of gore and monstrosity.
All right.
So that's terrible. Okay, so you definitely like jump back, just sort of, oh my God, I can't believe, just sort of obsessed. You guys know what you saw in there thus far. Is anyone else going to explore the room who maybe didn't suffer from it? Or are you just going to not just close the door?
Well, if I'm already affected and I'm not averse, can I go in and at least look through with a weird, macabre fascination?
The thing is because of this obsession, you're just getting these flashing images that are tormenting you. So it's not something that you would willfully walk toward. You would probably do your best just to avoid it altogether because you've been seeing it tormenting you now for, you're at your 4th or 5th day at this point. I think your 4th day.
Yeah, I thought, sometimes you go past the point.
Yeah.
I'll
leave it up to you how you want to play it.
No, that's okay. If that's the case, just wanted to get the mechanics right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like...
Starts to be curious.
Not again.
Really?
Starts to be curious what the manner of death was on this thing. Like, is this elf tortured to death or something? Or what's this room for?
It's legs and gnawed off pieces. It literally looks like someone was eating bodies to pieces and throwing the remains in that room.
Should we do an inspection of this room? Make sure.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at the desk and the writing. Look at some Lord Soth's portrait.
Do a thorough inspection of this room.
Okay, so papers on the table. As you're sort of looking through them, they're actually records kept by someone named Caradoc. They date back before the Cataclysm struck Krynn, and they all seem to actually be from Krynn. They talk about mundane matters such as the castle's food stocks and payment to household staff and craft workers, disciplinary actions taken against the keep soldiers, and dates of various ceremonies. You see that they're all signed with the name of Caradoc. Most are really kind of damaged, and ink is smeared by water, and the writing is obscured by mold. Let's see.
So that was Azrael's predecessor, wasn't it?
What's that?
That was Azrael's predecessor?
Yeah. That's right. Caradoc was the one that Lord Soth, you guys remember this from the tale, that back on Krynn, Caradoc was sent into the abyss to find Kitiara's soul. Supposedly, he came back with it in that medallion. But as of yet, we don't know what happened to the gem that her soul was trapped in, even though Ticklemop did find a medallion that was supposed to have been that same medallion. So as you're continuing to look, you see a scroll, which looks like a spell. buried in the pile of papers. It's going to take you, a number of minutes to sort of go through everything. The books piled up on the chair, they look like military histories. So you see the Third Dragon War volume. You see stuff on different military, like the Night of Frozen Tears from back in Kryn's prehistory when Vinus Solamnus formed. He sort of rebelled against his former empire of Ergoth and formed Solamnia and the Knights of Solamnia. Just a bunch of like sort of military histories in these volumes. I've got, and they're all like
sort of motion to Corros. You can make some songs out of this.
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
Good material here.
On the desk where the book was like open and there was an inkwell next to it, you're looking at this and actually looks like a journal. So as you're sort of examining this, you start to come to the conclusion that this is probably Azrael's study, because you already were in his room, which was right here with the boots and the snake, and all this paperwork piled up, and the content of this journal definitely seems like it's Azrael's. So it says 12 Deep Cult, elves report seeing K near headwaters of Krellin River on Disappearing Mountain. Found nothing. 3 Yurthgreen, elf claims to have been attacked by K near southern tip of Great Chasm. Elf lying. Wounds more like claw and bite marks. Possibly wolf. Elf executed for insolence. Ordered his friend killed too. Good eating tonight. So that's probably what's in that room. 14 Yurthgreen, possible K sighting by Vistani tribe north of Harthalem, reported by elves. Vistani denied sighting, wanted then disciplined, but Lord S refused, said M was too useful. 22 Holmeswealth, Kender report K in south slope of Border Edge Mountains, most reliable sighting yet, but could not pinpoint location due to earthquake activity. Entered mirror to report to Lord S, but told to get out, stop spoiling his fun. Cut me in half with a sword and said he'd do it for real if I ruined his dream. Told not to bother him again until I have a positive sighting. 2 Fearswelt, messenger from Barovius reports seeing K near border. Description matches, took messenger to tell Lord S, but something has happened to S. He turned into a ghost himself. After last time, afraid to go into mirror to talk. 17 Fearswelt, Barovia, messenger, unable to return home. Driven back at border by singing. Strange, Lord S hasn't sung in many weeks. Kender reports seeing messenger running back from border, falling in crack and ground. Good riddance. Never liked him much. 10 Pelswelt, worried about the cracks in the ground, more every day. Elven cities damaged, but no effect on keep yet. Elves acting peculiar, seem absent-minded. 2 Reapember, elf woman from Harthelin, said to have seen K in woods yesterday, will take 8 skeletal warriors to investigate. Hope this site pans out. Lord S has lost all interest in kingdom. He doesn't come back. If he doesn't come back from the mirrors soon, we're all doomed. And you guys remember that from when you first met Azrael with all the skeletons and the elf female.
So, Caradoc has all these beautifully laid out tomes, nicely written. And then when it starts to go to Azrael, we get
Well, he was using all those like war histories as boost to sit on the seat in order to get onto the desk because he's so short.
Yeah, but you just see the change in tone. Oh, this is when he took over.
Yeah.
me do stuff.
Did anyone take that scroll you found, that magical scroll?
No, I didn't, because no use to me.
Yeah, I'll take
sort
it.
of wave it any magical Viruna.
Corros will take that.
Corros? Are you going to spend any time with it to try to figure out what it is?
Sure. I can at least use my ability to 30% or under to identify.
I think that's...
How many drawers?
Let's see. No, there's no drawers. It was just a desk on top.
No portraits.
So bards have a 5% chance per experience level to identify general purpose and function of any magic item. So you raised a level, so it should be 35, right?
Yes. Roll a D100, see what we get.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Nope, too high.
Yeah, you can't really tell what it is at this point.
Okay, alrighty. This put that in my backpack, and we'll make another attempt later.
Okay.
So Viruna is also helping out too, and inspecting this whole area out, making sure that there's nothing of interest that can help us out moving forward.
Okay. If she looks at this scroll, well, let me know if she looks at the scroll.
I guess she would probably if she was over here and sees things that's going on, and with her being a little bit on the inquisitive side.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got there?
So this is a scroll of protection from undead. She would be able to read it because it's a priest spell.
Okay, cool. So Corros just goes in and just hands it to her then.
Okay.
Looks like it's maybe something that you would benefit from since it's more in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. All right. This level has been explored. There's nothing else in this room.
I got the pen and ink.
Okay.
Right, and attempt to help Azrael due to his continued failure. A portrait of Kay would have been useful. Did no one think to get portrait of Kay? Then we could all go home. Question mark.
Okay.
Is it protection from dead?
It's protection from undead.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys are done with this room. Some of you are horrified and just can't wait to get out of it.
All right. Do we take the stairs going up here, guys, or
We're going up to the touchy-feely place. Let's do it.
So just put yourselves at the center of the room, whoever's going to be going up there. And I'll just read the description one more time just so it's fresh in everyone's mind there.
Yeah, what the hell?
As you move through the impenetrable darkness, you feel tiny hands plucking at your sleeves, a wet nose pressing against your bare hand. The air is filled with tiny clicking sounds as if taloned feet were skittering across the floor. But it is complete darkness.
Light, just
What do I... Oh, take it, sirs.
Slap whatever that is away.
So Sirs had that continual light shield,
Yes,
and
that's
it's
what's
completely black. You don't see anything.
I want to be able to turn on
dark
dead?
vision.
Oh,
You have to see whatever you're going to try to turn.
okay. Go ahead, Kyle.
What about dark vision?
Nothing is breaking through this. Yeah, this is definitely some form of magical darkness.
We need another dispel magic. I don't know if I have it memorized though. Is that third?
Talandril, you feel something brush against your thigh.
Each person place a hand on the one in front of you, so we do not
Well,
lose track
We're
of each
not
other.
leaving the stairs. Because it was
You have
step off.
permission to touch my tail.
If we step off the stairs, we're going to get a bit lost.
That's not my tail!
But I don't mind.
Yeah,
He seems to like it.
get better grip. So, I mean, what's the...
I suppose we'll edge back down the stairs again. This is not...
I mean, it's just darkness. There might be something in there. Like a
Yeah,
monster or...
Yeah, that's the problem. There's things grabbing, and well, if we wander aimlessly in the middle, there's no guarantee we're going to find out. It was difficult enough the first time coming from the side.
Yeah. Varuna, you hear something whispering unintelligibly in your ear. Very close. Almost that you can feel the heat. Like from the breath.
Guys, this is the same because we've been in here before here, and we just aren't able to see what's going on here.
I suppose. Back down the stairs.
Yeah, we probably should go into the mirror room and let's see if we can start knocking that out. You don't want to go through there either?
Yeah, we'll just go to the mirror. There's nothing else we can do. We can't find our portrait. Nobody knows what she looks like, apart from a weird description. So we'll just have to get inventive.
Yes.
We'll need to find another way to convince this Lord Soth to pay attention to his duties.
Kick him in the bits.
So what's
Women,
the
we-
plan?
Chicken legs, Lord Soth. Let's head back.
just edge back downstairs.
So where are you guys heading?
Well, we're heading back downstairs out of that scary room first.
Right. I mean, immediately that's where you're going, but do you have plans
Yes.
going somewhere else?
Yeah, we're going to the mirror room.
Oh, you're going to the throne room. Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else we can do. We can spend days walking through a stupid keep and not find a portrait. Obviously, Lord Sloth, for somebody he loves so much, he's not very bright. He probably doesn't even remember what she looks like. It's just a flippant idea in his head.
Before we try and talk to you guys on mute, what other floors have we not been on yet?
Well, you've been on all the floors, but you haven't explored all the floors. So all the spaces and floors. There's places in level 4, 3, 2, and 1 you've never been in. Level 2, you hardly were in there at all. You
Yeah, he's not going to have a portrait in there.
You went into the
You never
garden
know.
and then you went up the stairs.
We want to try 3 and just start clearing those rooms out?
What's the benefits?
Well, because we really don't know who we're looking for. We have a name.
But where's he going to have... Like, one's a stable... The first floor is a stable room, so he's not going to have her portrait in there.
I think there is a portrait. Didn't we fight a really banshee that had
You've
a portrait?
seen,
of-
yeah, you guys have seen a lot of portraits throughout a lot of the rooms you've been in, but you have no idea whether or not they're representative of rando noble person or the banshee before they died or anyone. You know, you don't know what Kitiara looks like, so you don't know if it's a portrait of her. You haven't seen anything with like a little plaque on it that says Kitiara,
Okay.
Uthmatar or anything.
I think we're in a wild goose chase here. And I think if nothing else, we should at least attempt. Like, we're not going to die in the mirror realm, so...
So you could go to the mirror room?
Go to the mirror room. We'll all take one each.
Okay.
And we'll have a crack. And you know what? We'll
Split the
fail.
party?
We should all we should go as a group.
And into each one.
We should go as a group with all of us in each mirror.
Okay.
No? What do you guys think?
I'm just thinking for expediency, if we all, for the first attempt, we're not going to, right, Azrael's already said that if you die in there, it doesn't matter, you come back. So for the first attempt, if we all, because we need to disrupt them. Because
What time of day is it?
if we go into each room,
It's
and
morning
we
at
don't
this
do
point.
it as a group, then we mightn't get through all 7 in time in the space of a day. Or we go in pairs.
Let us go together into the first mirror and see how long that takes. Then we can decide from there.
I like that idea.
Okay. What? Is that compromise?
Sounded like it. I've never
That
heard
sounded
that happen on this channel before.
Yeah, well, there we go.
It's a new idea.
We could try that sometime in future. Might
Yeah,
work.
let's put a pin in that.
Let's see if this works out this time, and then we'll...
Move over to the room and stand in front of the mirror that you want to go into. So I know.
I'm flying through space.
You guys are like running up and down stairs trying to find the right stairs.
There should be some sort of music, traveling music for this. Stairs.
I just need to copy like the old Zelda soundtrack and put it in here. So you guys want to do this first one right here?
Yeah, makes sense.
That works.
Mirror.
So do you guys remember how to get into it?
We just see ourselves walking into it, and then we do, right? Visualize it.
Mhm.
I think you said. Is that? I guess the move. Try not to physically walk into it and break it.
Find out.
Hit it. Oh, that didn't work.
One down the field.
All right, so everyone's gonna stand in front of the mirror and visualize themselves walking through it.
Sure.
Yep, why not?
What was this first one again?
So as you, well, I can tell you what. Give me 1 second here. A woodland scene. Sunlight dapples a forest of trees whose pale green leaves suggest that it is spring. In the background, you hear a faint sound of women crying and the thud of horses' hooves. Is that the one you want to go into?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Women crying. Sounds like home. Is it a disappointed crying? Because I'm used to that one.
I'm trying not. I'm like going, no, don't do it, don't do it. It's not that channel. And you're just opening the door for me. Close that innuendo door, please, because I can't help myself. You know, I can't help myself.
My bad. It's closed.
Do you think, since it's an illusion, the bard should be the one casting, or does it matter if the cleric uses the rod to cast the illusion?
It's a very good question.
I know that rod needs to go,
Close that door.
and that will surprise Lord Soth.
Close that door. All right, so is this the one that you guys are going to go into?
Yeah, no, that's it.
So I guess we'll give the illusion rod to the bard, since he's the only one that can cast mage spells, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you stand in sunlight-dappled woods. Pale green leaves and the smell of sap flowing indicate that it's early spring. Just in front of you, an oval of utter blackness hangs a few inches above the ground. It is 6 feet tall and about 3 feet wide, but has no depth. To your right, through the trees, you can just make out a clear space where a road winds through the woods. From this direction comes the caper of horses' hooves and the creak of a carriage. In the opposite direction, you hear women crying, a guttural voice barking out an order, and the crying abruptly stops. So when you all step into this, you're actually in a mirror. So everything is reverse. You are now left-handed. If you are right-handed, your short sword arms on the opposite side than what you're normally used to. Literally everything. If you have any writing,
Good dice rolls if I had dice rolls, yeah.
What's that?
Have good dice rolls if I had bad dice rolls before.
I mean, that might work. We'll find out soon. You all look like yourselves, so other than just being reversed versions of yourselves, which is a little disorienting initially, you sort of realize that you're no longer in the confining, storm-shrouded Nadragard Keep. You're now in this beautiful springside setting. The air is fresh. You feel like you're back on Kryn.
If all goes wrong, I think we just stay here.
We'll just live here too.
Yeah, we'll just stay here, and then if the world's going to end, this is where we'll go. Okay.
Right. I mean, there's worse places to be. But
yeah, that's
okay,
what I mean.
So you hear,
as our bodies disintegrate, we may as well just live our spirits in here. And
Where are the women crying? Where are they?
so
Right,
that's off to your left through the woods. And you hear the horses' hooves and the canter of like wagon wheels coming from the right.
coming towards us or away?
It sounds like it's coming toward.
Shall we?
But it's still a distance away through the
Right.
forest.
The 6 foot by 3 foot black oval, is that the same shape as the mirror?
It is.
So okay.
That's the way back.
Mhm.
Should we go see who's crying and shouting?
Yes.
Okay. So you start heading toward the crying. 14 ogres sit in a clearing gnawing on cuts of meat from a freshly killed deer. Nearby, 14 women sit, their hands behind their backs. All but one looks dejected, tears streaking their cheeks. The 14th, a golden-haired beauty, has a proud bearing. "Fear not," she whispers. "Paladine will save us." "Keep quiet," one of the ogres growls. "Talk again and one of your friends dies." So let's get to our map here. You guys are right up here at the very top of the map. Your characters should be up here. And you see the clearing down below with all the small elven females in the clearing. Can I get an intelligence check from anyone that was at the camp with Magda, the Wanderer? That heard the tale that she told of Lord Solomon.
Oh, good. That's right. So seeing him in the mirror realm, should my -4 become +8?
Unfortunately, no.
Fun.
So that didn't work for Sirs.
What a
Oh,
shock.
Didn't work.
What a surprise.
I rolled Vozus by accident. There's a sec here.
Oh, I see.
Attributes sheet. This one. Still
Doesn't matter.
even worse.
All right, so none of this seems familiar at all. You just see a whole bunch of ogres sitting around gnawing on bones and eating, and just a whole bunch of elf maidens tied up, sort of terrified. One of them isn't as terrified, but...
Should one of us just go down and talk to them?
The ogres?
Yeah. I think.
Not known to be great conversationalists, but you never know.
These
Well, the other option is to get into a pointless fight, which not really feeling. Because that's going to take up too much time.
these women are but a memory.
Yeah, so
Yes,
there's no point in rescuing or anything.
they're
so
not real.
Yeah.
Everything here seems very real.
Yeah, but we know better because we're cool. You didn't make us roll to say otherwise, so nah.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Well, Paladine will save him. Let's do this.
Yeah, you are the cleric of Paladine. Were you sent here to do it?
Good lord, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, hang on. Who are the doofers? Oh, should maybe look at that.
So as the armored people are walking toward, you see that some of the ogres stop and turn around and look back. You there! What are you doing here?
Are we again?
You guys reply at all? You're just like, we're not here.
Did
Oh, are we walking
you said
down
you wish to
towards them?
speak to them? Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Greetings, gents. Any of you fine folks seeing the good Lord Soth about? We're trying to get in touch with him.
Me not know, Lord Soth. Me hungry. You look good.
Oh, go away. Just tell us where Lord Soth is.
Me think you taste real good. Everyone, we've got some fresh meat on the table. Let's get
Yes,
some
gather
initiative
up.
going.
Gather up.
This is a very surprising turn of events.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming. Yeah, good. Here we go. Now.
Okay, so before you guys start doing what you're going to do, let me know what your plan is.
I want to call light, or what's the weather like?
In here, it's a bright, fresh spring morning.
Eat a bowl of.
Cheerios?
I'm going to try turning evil.
Okay, so just give me a D10 roll for initiative then. Oh, how do I remove something from this? Dang it. Let's see, where are you? Viruna, here you are. I'm just going to move you down so I can select the add turn. And you had a 9. All right, so Viruna, what's Viruna going to do?
Oh, is a cutlass a smaller or medium weapon?
It's a medium.
Medium. Right. Sorry, I noticed some.
The small
Field.
medium is in reference to the target you're attacking, though.
Yeah, just there was a field here not filled in.
Oh, gotcha. So what's Viruna going to do?
We're gonna cast Bless.
Okay, and so just give me a initiative roll with that selected. You don't see all of the ogres turning, just some of them.
Oops, hang on. We probably have to put that over. Okay, did that work out right? 9?
I see Kyle's roll of 9. I don't see you.
I screwed up. Let me try again.
Oh, if I had to do -40 initiative as well.
No, just attack combat rolls.
All right.
That would actually
Enough-
be really good if you did that.
Nothing's coming across when I try doing it. I try clicking on the spell. There's no cast
What's-
time on it though.
For Bless,
Yes.
should be something, even if it's 1.
Casting time is 1 round.
Oh, 1 round?
Yes. So
Oh, okay, so just do a D10. That's why it wasn't coming up.
okay.
So
all right.
you're basically, this whole round, this first round is you chanting and trying to cast.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
But let's just get you on initiative order for the second round.
Got an 8.
Okay. Let's see, sirs, what's your plan?
Let's make an example out of the first ogre
Is this the first one?
with a little Kopech action.
So you're going to move up and
Think
attack?
maybe this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
Give me
it's-
a roll with this weapon speed.
10.
Okay. Is that everyone?
I forgot.
Vozus. What's Vozus going to do?
Oh, it worked. Yeah, probably the same with his cutlass.
Okay. So that one's effectively a +1 weapon.
Okay. The initiative button's not working for it for some reason.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll try the shit tank. No, that doesn't work either. Just roll a d10 maybe?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, what's the
All right.
weapon speed on it?
oh, it's doing the input value thing. That's why. Here we go. 12.
Okay, I see it added under Gabriel's character's name. Let me fix that real quick.
Oh, there it goes with the cutlass. Okay. Well, they were stacking up apparently. I didn't realize they were doing this. So
Okay. So I see Vozus on there. All right, so let me sort this. I think that's everyone.
I don't think we got Corros.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a crack at this guy as well. Maybe I'll
Okay, so we're
join
going to
in.
move up and attack that one as well. So go ahead and give me a weapon speed roll.
Oh, right. Need a bit of my. This is where I need a bit of my -4. Lovely.
No, not an attack roll to hit. An initiative roll.
What? I did that. That's what a 12.
No, this is a hit roll. That's an
Oh, a hit
attack
roll.
roll. So there should be like a little initiative button.
All right. Okay. Again,
I don't see your first initiative.
you're on. I'm on there as 12.
You're on here? Oh, then you were there. So who are we
Yeah.
missing?
Corros.
Oh, well, what's Corros going to do? Sorry.
I'm going to inspire the.
Well, you have to do that before combat begins, and we're doing initiative for combat.
All right, I need to start saying it way before then. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to that at the time that I mention it. Okay, I'm moving. I'm not going to engage right now.
Okay. Give me a D10 for initiative rolls for when you do decide to start getting in. I did see your text, so we'll keep that.
Okay.
Let's see, where are you so I can add you? And you had an 8. All right, let's sort this thing and get going.
We are fighting ogres for no
All right, so
reason.
this
We
one
live
moves
there,
up.
right.
So 10, 20, 30, 40. Who is this? Talandril. It moves up toward you under the tree. It's going to just move in to bash you with its massive club, as an ogre naturally would do. So your armor class is 10. So it brings this massive club up and down, lands it right on top of you. You just crumple under the weight of it, and you take 9 damage as it just smashes down on you. He just grins. Meat. You're going to be a great appetizer. Not a lot of meat on you, but at least I can use your bones to pick my teeth. This
I
next
say,
ogre,
ouch.
20, 30, moves up to Sirs, and he's going to attack you. Your armor class is -1. Oof, that's going to be a tough one. So he comes down with his massive hammer. You forgot what side your shield was on, then you quickly bring it up, and it bashes against it, sort of pushing you back down toward the ground, but you hold your ground and deflect the blow. The next ogre moves forward 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's going to have to move around his buddy, 60. What is their move? 90. So that's 100. So that's 90. So that's 45. So he moves up, but he can't attack. And Viruna, you spend this first round casting Bless. Corros, you stand there.
I'm gonna move.
Ogre 3. Well, you had said you weren't going to do anything, right?
Yeah.
So that's what your initiative was based on.
Okay.
So who's Ogre 3? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30. So he just moves up, but he can't attack. All right, so Eldralin, you're up.
All right, I'm going to try turning evil on that guy.
Okay, so you stand. What do you say with your
Flicking
holy
on those.
medallion?
Power of Paladine compels you.
Okay, I like that. Give me a d20 roll. Where is this? Here it is. What'd you roll? 6. Your level 5. All right, let me see this really quick. So you have to get over this. So yeah, you do that. You see the like holy light shine out. They sort of squint for a second, but then nothing happens. They sort of shake their head from the light.
Perhaps they're not evil enough.
Be more evil, then it'll work. Sirs, you're up.
Yeah, are orcs actually evil or just?
They're not evil. They're just hungry.
I mean, out of character, they are evil. To be fair, just everything in Ravenloft is
Yeah,
for
but
a
that's
turn.
yeah, that's the black and white world of D&D anyway. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Hey,
Sirs.
crit.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, so you move
Is that
forward.
a crit? I think so. It's
Go
got a
underneath.
green
Yeah,
thing
these
around
are large creatures too. So for your damage, you go under his attempt to move, block you away just by trying to grab your hand, slice through his belly. Give me some damage. 20.
it. Hey, 20. Hey.
So doubling that is 40. You cut him open. The only thing that keeps him from staying in one piece is his spine as his guts spill out in front of you and he crumples down to the ground.
Nice job.
The others scream out, "Oh, help, help, help!" And you see some other people join in the combat here.
Let that be an example to you.
Oh, dang it. There we go. Okay. Geez, that was brutal. All right, so you have 2 attacks one round, 1 attack another round. You have a creature right next to you. If you wanted to take your second attack on it, it's up to you. Or if you want to.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, just cleave right through into the other guy.
Yeah, it's right there.
All right, there we go.
He's looking down. Why you do that? And you cut right into him. Give him some damage. 19 damage? Oh my gosh. You see him drop down to a knee. He's like using his club as like a staff or something to hold himself up. Blood is just oozing out of this massive slice that you cut from his chest down to his stomach. And he's just doing his best just to stay present. Damn. Talandril, you're up. Jeez.
Right. So I was about to attack that one that got killed. So
I mean, you have 2 right next to you, so you can easily divert that.
no, but you know what you said you have to call your shots for on. I'm just wondering, is that okay?
Yeah.
To go for this one? Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll go for this one then.
Okay.
This'll be fun.
You can do it. Remember your -4, unfortunately?
Yes, I remember. Thank you for that, Mr. GM. I will forever remember my -4.
It's emblazoned on your head.
if I pass this roll, we
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Oof. Yeah, no, so
I
good.
don't think of that.
So
I probably
you
have
move forward
myself.
your best. You like try to do some like deft feint and then strike, and he just brings his club down. You just cling, hit right into this massive thick wood club.
Folks, some help over here would be appreciated, or I'll meet you back in the throne room.
Vozus.
So I'm about to get squished.
All right, Vozus with the cutlass, right?
I love why all four of you are piled on the wood ogre, and I'm taking on
I know.
myself.
Dude, you've got it.
it. That's wonderful.
You got this, rogue. All right, so Vozus slices this guy. Armor class 9.
Maybe not.
Does not hit. He sort of moves out of the way, and you slice through open air. All right, and that we're back at the top, so I'm going to reascend it for the people who came in late. All right, so this one that you just tried to hit, Talandril, is going to attack you. Your armor class is 10. So it comes down again with its massive club and just slams into the side of you. 14 damage as you sort of like hit the side and are knocked down.
Okay, so
You're
that's
not
me.
actually prone, but...
Did I disappear?
Oh, you died?
Yeah.
Yeah, your body
Oh,
drops down. Everyone sees just like his skull is crushed in. Blood splatters out. And you actually wake up and you're staring at the mirror, into the mirror, seeing what you saw before in the throne room. And like looking to your left and right, and you have your full health again. Looking to your left and right, you see like these sort of ghost images of your entire group, much like Soth on the throne. Just sort of a transparent version of yourself.
Right. Did I just jump back in again? Or is that me?
On your next turn, we'll see what happens.
Right.
So this one is 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. This ogre comes charging and 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And this ogre, since Talandril, unfortunately, I'm just going to move your character up here since you're dead. He's going to step forward and he's going to attack the back of Sirs. So he's got flank on you. So what's your armor class without your dexterity and your shield? Sirs.
Checking zone info. AC shieldless would be 0. AC back also says 0.
Okay. So he moves up, smashes the back of you, but it doesn't actually do any damage. You're able to sort of deflect it off from moving just enough. He doesn't actually hit you.
You hear a ghostly voice. How can you do all the ogres and the stupid skeleton beat you?
Nah.
Silly lizard.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You see, oh, shoot. This guy looks bigger and meaner and tougher than all of the other ones. And he's just looking down. Why are you trying to attack us? You all die! Viruna, your bless triggers, and everyone just feels a little bit better. So what's the bonus of the bless again?
Like +1 to attack. And -1 to enemy, isn't it?
In the 10-foot area or something like that? 252.
60 yards, 6 rounds, 50-foot cube. And yeah, it is the +1 to attack and minus. No,
Yeah,
it's
it's a +1. So everyone gets a +1 to attack as long as you're within 60 feet of Viruna. All right, Corros. So you're Viruna, your spell triggers, but you can actually act this round too, because it took the full last round to cast the spell.
Okay, there.
What's that?
Okay, so my bless went off, and you're saying there's something else I can do, or
Yeah, now you have your full action here too.
Oh, okay. This guy here, I should try to
Okay, the big
understand spells. See what else she has. exactly.
I mean,
That's
casting spells in melee is really dangerous.
all right. Probably gonna take a step back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn an attack. Take a swing at him.
The one right in front of you. All right.
Yep. Weapon. This Corros. It is. Darn it. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Right guy. Weapons. Crook blade. Wow. All right. I'm gonna swing that. My crook blade.
Okay.
Oh. Why did it go?
You move in under his defenses, cut into his leg, screams out and lifts his leg, Rah! Hopping on the other leg. How much damage?
Hang on, 'cause it doesn't have that button there for me. For damage.
Does it show the damage? What the D is?
I'm trying to find it here. No, I don't see that. I can roll the hit and then
I got it right here. So Crook Blade is 1d8.
All right. Let me get to that here. So,
I don't think she has a strength bonus or anything.
no, 5.
Okay. So you slice into it. That was the one that was already hurt. He drops down on the ground and just lets out this sort of last gasp. A little fart sneaks out too, just and he dies.
All right.
Corros, you're up.
All right. Corros is going to turn here. And can I cast a spell?
If you have something that's, within the...
I can't. I have a level 2 blindness, so make a save. Let's see here.
What's the casting time on blindness?
2.
Okay. So let's see. That's just 2 segments, not like a turn or around or anything.
Okay.
I'm asking.
It just says casting time 2, so...
Okay. So yeah, it's segments. So their save is 16. He got an 18. And he has to get over... Yeah, he has to get over that. So he succeeded. He's just like, don't try to sparkle my eyes. No, you will pay. What's the range in that? Is it more than one person?
Range is 30 plus level plus 10 level wizard yards. So I think it's just distance.
And it's one person?
Yeah, one creature, yes, area of effect.
Gotcha. Okay. Eldralin?
Well, I'm gonna go after the big guy.
Might as well throw down your weapons. You will die today. We kill you quick. Paint
I'm
the
gonna hit
ground
with
with
my
your
longsword.
brain. Run up with your sword. You hitting?
Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Damage.
That's what I was just rolling. It's a large.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
6 damage. All right. That's not nothing. You cut him and he screams, "Oh, you hurt me! You will pay!" Sirs, you're up.
All right. Turn.
There's one right behind you. Yeah.
And slash.
Natural
Hey,
20.
there's another crit.
What is happening?
Oh my god.
All right, you cut him down. His head falls off his body, just plop, plop, plop. His snot is running out as his head is rolling. Eyes roll back in his head. Blah, blah, blah. You hear this leader right here call out, "Stop eating! Leave a couple to guard elves! Come fight!" And these other ones are like moving up. Let me add these.
It is we who will eat good today.
We eat you.
How do you know if it's a critical or not?
It shows as like a green
I think
outline.
this has that green highlight. Yeah.
Oh, that should have been critical damage then on the big guy. Because I've got that green around mine.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'll add that in 1 second. 7. They'll stay. He's gonna go. 8. Okay, we're not at the end of the initiative order yet, so we'll finish this out. So that was your 1 turn out of the 2 attacks every 2/3. So Talandril, you are up. So you're standing outside of the mirror staring into it.
Sorry, I was about to talk her on mute. That was clever.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I imagine myself walking back through the mirror again.
Okay, for some reason you're not able to do it this time. You're trying to do the exact thing you did before, and for some reason it's just not working. If there was some sort of weird sound effect, it would be very much like the error in a Windows, like You just can't seem to get in.
Okay,
Come on.
Alright, I'll move to the next mirror and try it just for shits and giggles. Might as well. Seeing
Okay.
everyone's in there.
All right. Okay. Was not prepared for that. Give me 1 second. So
Talandril's going to solve all 5 of the other mirrors. By the time.
Oh, well, you guys are fighting ogres.
He's fighting over now.
All right, so
I've had a cup of tea with Soth and we've all sorted it out.
you're imagining yourself walking in, and then suddenly you appear on the other side of this mirror, reverse as before, except you actually look like a Salamnic knight. You have a full plate armor, you've got a shield, you're like looking at yourself, sort of examining this new body of yours. You don't even look like yourself in armor. You look like someone else. You have this long, droopy mustache. You just
Take a helmet off.
feel completely different. You see a massive ring of keys around you. You stand at the middle of a long hallway lined with military standards and banners. Behind you, an oval of utter blackness hangs a few inches above the floor. It's about 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide, but has no depth. And it's only 2-dimensional. The hallway only continues in front of this mirror. Ahead, a plush red carpet patterned with swords, crowns, kingfishers, and roses leads to a partially open door. From behind the door comes the sound of angry voices.
Let's go see what that's about.
So as you start approaching the slightly ajar door, and you sort of peek through, inside the room, a woman's voice rises above the rest. It crackles with authority. "Squire Caradoc, you have been found guilty of murder of Lady Gladria, wife of Lord Soth. Your sentence is death. In accordance with the measure, the execution shall be carried out tomorrow morning with your own sword." A man's voice cries out in response, "No, I'm innocent. I wasn't the one who killed her." "Then who did?" the woman asks. "I cannot say," the man replies in a dejected voice. "I am bound by my oath." "Very well then," the woman replies. "Guilty as charged. Guards!" You see a Salamnic knight clad in plate mail and wearing a surcoat embroidered with kingfishers beckons to you. "You there," he hisses. "You squire! Come here, see to your duties, and take this prisoner to his cell."
I shall do that.
So as you go inside the room, inside is a table behind which 3 knights in plate armor are seated. 2 are male with drooping mustaches. One wears a surcoat embroidered with a crown, the other a surcoat with the emblem of a sword. The 3rd knight is a woman with dark curly hair and blue armor. Her surcoat is embroidered with red roses. In front of the table stands a young knight with handsome features and elegant clothes. The front of his tunic is embroidered with an emblem of a rook. His ankles are encased in shackles. The female knight picks up a black rose from the table in front of her and hurls it at the shackled man, who hangs his head in shame. "Take him away," the woman says, a crooked smile on her lips. Behind the young knight are a series of benches set up to face the table. On one of these sits a broad-shouldered man with blonde hair and a long, neatly trimmed mustache. On his surcoat is the emblem of a red rose. His lips are curled in a faint smile. His eyes are hard as stone. So what do you do?
I think that's Sully boy, but right, you come on.
So you go up to the prisoner, Caradoc.
Yeah.
He just looks over you, bows his head, and he follows you. For some reason, you know where the cells are. So you take him through a door over to the sort of holding area, and there's a number of different cells there. He willingly follows you.
Right. So once we get out of earshot, right, you. This is important. You answer these. Who was that? Was that Kitiara?
Yes, that is the High Knight Kitiara. She runs the Order of the Knights of Solamnia.
That guy sitting there, was that Soft?
Sitting behind me, he is my lord, yes.
Right. And you know he killed his wife, yes?
I cannot say.
Okay, well, I'll say for you, he killed his wife. Okay. I use my key, start unchaining him quietly.
What are you doing?
Be quiet.
I don't understand. I must stand trial.
Right, well, you're not. That's already happened. Just be quiet. Paladine's working in mysterious ways. Let's just leave it at that.
It is by the measure. I must be killed in the morning. That is the judgment of the High Knight.
Well, I'll give you a chance to get killed now.
I don't understand.
Right. Kitiara is an evil spirit who's seduced Soth.
I don't know what you're saying, Squire. She is the High Knight.
Understand this. You are currently a memory.
I'm as real as you are.
Yeah, well, I might have a bit more insight. Paladine sent me here. What we need to do is cause a bit of disruption and get Lord Soth back to his punishment.
Lord Soth? Why would he be punishment? I'm the one that stood trial.
Yes, and unjustly so. Paladine knows these things. Listen very carefully.
That was very just. That is how the Knight's Order works.
Yes, well, the Knight's Order is about to come to an end very, very shortly. Did you not notice Soth's smell?
No, he's standing behind me.
Alright, well, I did. There's evil at work here. And if you claim to be the Knight of Paladine that you are, you'll understand. Do you think I'm doing this lightly?
I didn't kill her, if that's what you're asking.
I know you didn't. I know he did. This is, as far as I'm concerned, ancient history. It's already happened. What you need to understand is that Lord Soth is no longer, and has not been for many, many years, connected to Paladine.
I don't seem to understand what you're saying. He is a Knight of the Rose.
I can't remember her freaking name. Who's the dragon?
The dragon?
It's...
So all this is happening. We're going to jump back to everyone else.
Right.
Vozus.
I'll need to look at it.
What are you going to do, Vozus? Minotaur.
Alright, he's gonna move
Oh
up.
my god, I'm an idiot.
So you've got three different ogres around you.
Guess we'd all
So
gang
if
up
you
on
move
the
that way,
green,
then
right?
two of these ogres are going to be able to get opportunity attacks on you.
Oh, whoops.
Because you got one right here and one
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I guess you could attack this one.
The one below, okay.
Let's see. Yeah. And it is coming up soon here.
Here comes the judge.
Damn.
I'm a class of 7. Excuse me, I just got to get back to him. That does not hit. So you slice it by. He sort of moves back just a half step. All right, Ogre 5.
And this is also a 3/2. 3/2.
Oh, is he? So you only did one last time, so you can do another one this time.
All right. Swing even harder. Yeah.
All right, so as you go under, he moves aside. You find your opening, and you jab your cutlass into him. Give me some damage. Remember, it's a +1 to hit and damage. Is that including the
Oh,
+1?
nice. Hey, no, that would be 12 then.
So that's 12. So Kyle, you had done 6 damage to this, so now it's 12 because it was doubled. I just want to make sure I put that in there while we're here. All right, so the ogre strikes right back at you with his massive club. Your armor class is 4. He rolled 3. So he smashes into you with the massive club. You take 9 damage. It sort of batters you to the side. Little spittle flies from your mouth. This first ogre takes an opportunity to smack into you as well. He hits you. You take 13 damage from the second one as it bashes into you.
Oh, good lord.
Me?
No, Vozus.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay then.
Where do
Yeah,
I
those-
report my damage again?
Vozus is gushing.
I added the
Blood out of
damage you
his
did to the
nostrils.
ogre leader, if that's what you're asking.
No. I mean on myself, because then I just take how much? 9 damage?
No, Vozus has been taking damage, not you.
Oh, okay.
You're,
Nice.
you're fine. So this
Okay.
final ogre steps up to Vozus, knowing the other two are just pummeling him. Comes in and misses. You sort of like get knocked off your feet almost. And you're sort of recovering, and that's where the club sort of comes down where you were just a moment before. The ogre leader. Oh geez, which one are you? Eldralin. The ogre leader's gonna look at you. Bring his massive club up. Prepare to meet your maker, little man. Oh, you got a big armor class. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Paladine
So he brings
protect.
it down. You bring your shield up and just it crunches you under the weight of the shield, but you don't take any damage or under the weight of the thrust. Viruna. What's Verbena doing?
Viruna is going to turn and do some healing here. Most of my guys are taking damage. They're getting hit hard. They're fighting bravely.
Well, the only one I think that's taking damage is Vozus, so you'd have to move to him. If you did move to him, then you would get an opportunity attack from the ogre leader.
Could you withdraw to this spot right here?
If he withdraws, he would not be able to cast a spell this round.
Just taking a hit.
Totally up to you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get your free shot.
Okay, so normally it's 4, but from your back, defenseless. What's your shieldless armor class?
That would be just take 2 away from the AC, right?
Unless the shield is magical. I don't remember what she has.
It is. I don't see it. Where do I see it? That's under equipment.
No, it should be under like. Let me look real quick. I'm gonna look at Vozus so I don't interrupt your sheet.
If
So
you
it
go
should
on
be
the
under
info
info
tab,
tracker.
Mhm.
If it's been put in, not all of them are filled out.
I don't see it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna subtract 2. It slams into the ground where you were, and just a pile of dirt busts up from the attempted attack, and you move over. So now you can heal Vozus if you want.
It's a 4.
4? Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. Just gonna move in that area.
So if you want to, you're gonna move into the. You can stay there and heal him if you want.
Yeah, I did. I can stay here and heal him.
Yeah,
That was touch.
yeah. He's only 5. He's right next to you in the square.
Is it? It's Sir's the one. You're the one's been taking the damage. I thought it was,
Vozus.
but I can still. Oh, so he's there.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was over here. Okay, all right, that helps me out. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and heal him.
Okay, the 1d8, and mark off the spell.
Well, so the cleric leveled, so she should have a 4th level spell, which would be the cure critical, which is 2d8
Well,
plus
assuming
1.
he memorized that.
I don't think I got a chance to put any spells in. So
You guys did spend a night. Remember,
okay.
at the very beginning.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just cast that. I'll go. Was that cure critical wounds?
So
Cure
what is that amount?
2d8 plus 1.
That's great. It's a huge bonus.
Unless you roll 2 1s.
Don't jinx him.
You said 2d8 plus 1?
Yep.
11?
Nice. That's good. All right, Corros, you're up.
Corros is going to cast Blind. That missed. I'm just going to cast the Mil's Acid Arrow. So casting time on that's 2. This should tell you what it does here. I just posted it up.
Okay, so casting time 2, 1 target. Wizard creates a magical arrow that speeds the target fired. Oh, you're firing in melee.
It's good. That's the
Thackle
magic.
14. Okay, so you're gonna have to roll with a Thackle 14. So, who are you trying to target?
The leader
Ogre
here.
leader. Okay,
You hit
so
me.
his armor class is 3. So you have to roll an 11 or above. And then I have to roll a d6 to see if you actually hit him or one of the other people. Because they're in melee.
Alright. Get to that spell. I'm trying to find it. Well, I'm having a hard time
You can
today.
just do a d20.
Okay,
'Cause
alrighty.
it's literally an 11 or above. There's no bonuses or anything. You have a -1, so you have to do a 12 or above. Because you're suffering from the
I
horror.
like that.
Well, 19. That's dope. All right, so that's 2, 3, 4. So the Ogre is 1, 2. Sirs is 3. And Eldralin is 4. So it actually hits Sirs in the back.
Yeah.
So 2d4 damage.
The healing, and then I had to do it again. Alright. Sorry.
Acid damage. There's no splash damage, and for every 3 levels...
5.
Oof. So you take 5 damage, which is better than it normally would be. So every 3 levels the caster has achieved the acid somehow neutralized, unless neutralized, lasts for another round, inflicting another 2d4 damage. So you're 7th level right now, right? So there's 2 rounds of you having to deal with this acid. So next round on Corros's next turn, it'll be another 2d4, and then on his turn after that, it'll be 2d4 as it continues to eat into your skin. All right, good times. Eldralin, you're up.
Man, I kind of want to move so I'm not behind.
Man, firing missile weapons into melee is rough in 2nd edition. First 2, but
That's even when you roll a 19 to hit. Yeah.
so you're hitting the leader.
Yep.
All right, you smash into him with your sword. You cut into him, slicing his thigh open. Give me some damage. He's screaming out. "Ah! Ah!" Oh, how many hit points does he have?
Nice.
That was 12, so plus 12. He's screaming. Blood is openly flowing from his leg and from the other cut that you gave him. Little person hurts. Why you hurt me? I'm gonna make you pay. All right.
Paladine protects me.
The power of Paladine compels.
I just love the way these orcs are getting offended.
20, 30, 40, 50,
When they attack
60,
first.
70, 80, 90. He can move into here. But he can't attack. And then next up is this guy. Where's he? Where is he? Where the hell is this guy? Oh, there he is. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You guys are so surrounded already. I guess 90 is going to just wait there to move around his next turn.
See, I'm not there to hold them all off. See, that's why I did last time.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Who's this guy up here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Now's the time to cast that fireball.
All right, sirs, you're up. You see a bunch of ogres charging in.
All right. I think we'll finish off their leader. Perhaps the rest will scatter. Yeah. Well, that's his hope anyway.
Yeah.
Go slicing at him. Why doesn't it let me?
There's 4 down there. 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I closed the character sheet back.
Excuse me.
There it is. And wind up. Big old wind up and swing.
Oh my gosh. So you slice into the leader. He screams out, "Stop hurting! Oh, it hurts! You will die!" Oh, jeez. So,
minimum.
as he's saying, "You all die," you slide your sword right through his head, like from his throat up. You just, as you pull your sword out, he drops down to his knees. Face first lands onto the ground. The other was looking around. "Oh, he died. You killed leader. You pay for this." You could have 2 attacks.
I
if
kill
you want
leader.
this
I
round.
am leader. All right.
Do you want your second attack this round?
Sure. Yeah. Go to
this
this.
I don't think they're 40k orcs. I would work in 40k, not here.
You turn, you just slice into this next one. "I am leader." Cuts into him. Roar! 18 damage. My gosh. Just his arm is like completely limp with blood dripping down off of it. "Oh, my arm no work. What'd you do to my arm?" Talandril, you're up.
Right. So, I give Caradog a good shake and go, "Soth is a servant of the cases. In the next couple of days, a flipping huge dragon army's going to land on us. Now, you have one choice. You can go and warn people, or you can go into your cell and die like an idiot. What do you want to do?"
"I have to follow the measure. I was sentenced to death." And he like holds his hand up and he's like twisting a ring. "I was in love with Galadriel. She was everything to me. But I've been sentenced to die, and I must accept that as a knight of Solamnia."
Yes, but you can choose how to die.
Give me a wisdom check, a wisdom roll to convince him.
Oh, am I having to do a -4?
No, it's not combat.
All right.
It's like, what do you mean by how to die?
Well, you can die on your knees, karmically, like in front of a traitor when you know you didn't do this. Or you can give this chance the Paladine has offered you through my intervention.
And do what?
Your choice.
What are you proposing?
You need to take out Kitiara. She has...
The High Knight?
Yep.
I don't have armor. I don't have weapons. I'm a prisoner. How would
Like I told you, I handed my sword. You have a choice. How to die. I didn't say you were going to survive this.
Lord Soth did kill Galadriel, and I loved her with all of my heart.
I know he did. That's why I'm here. Paladine is giving you a chance for redemption and a noble death.
Will you stand next to me?
Absolutely. And I take it I have another short sword. Then this, like I'm wearing like a Julius skin suit on them.
Let's do this.
Right. So
Paladine.
I take it I have a second sword, yeah.
No, not normally, but why not?
For the purpose of this, yeah. Like a samurai has a katana and a shato, I'll take give him the equivalent of the big long
You
sword.
give him your
I'll
long
take the
sword and
second
you
one.
use your short sword.
Right. So basically what we're going to do is we're both just going to charge Kitiara. Cut her down and run this off.
Okay, so we're going to pick that up on next round. Vozus, you're up.
He said disruption.
That's definitely a disruption.
Suppose Vozus will try to finish off this guy here.
Come on, Vozus, what you got?
Swinging. Cutlass
So you
to
attacked
the
twice
face.
last round, I think, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's the only one here. Where the heck is the thing? Oh.
Class 0 hits.
Yeah.
damage. You cut into him. 8 damage. Slice him open with your cutlass and just sort of slices up his stomach. And just red blood is just oozing out, and he's like shocked, staring down at it as he just topples over like a big fallen tree. The ground shakes ever so slightly as he hits it. Nicely done. All right, so this ogre, you pay! Moves in and tries to bash you. And he misses, swings right over your head. You have narrowly bring your horns down in time not to be knocked by it. The first ogre brings his club around. Die! You sort of lean back, smashes the ground in front of you. Viruna.
All right. Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry.
Viruna, I'm gonna try healing Sirs again. This
Sirs?
time I'll throw a cure light on him.
Okay, 1d8.
Your Vozus?
Didn't I acid?
Both of them have damage taken, right?
What's that?
Yeah, true. Yeah, Vozus is worse, but
Is
yeah.
he? Okay, let's go ahead and get him healed then.
Okay, 1d8.
All right. Let's see again. What happened to my screen? Oh, haha. All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Do I get anything on top of that? Any?
No,
No wisdom modifier, or anything like that?
no, just the 8.
Just the 8. All right.
All right, so Corros, it's your turn. Do a 2d4 for the acid damage on Sirs.
Did I roll 1 or 2?
1. But that was a good roll for it.
Yes, it was. How will I get
One
another
more.
1, 2. So 3.
3 acid damage to Sirs. And Corros, it's your turn.
All right, Corros is going to turn around. Can I position a fireball where I can get him within a radius here?
Wow. I mean, where are you going to do it? Let's look at the fireball radius here.
We can place some like right here. The radius of a fireball.
So you pull out the scroll, you start reading it. 191. So fireball is 10 plus 10 yards per level. So you're 7th level, so you could do it way out as far as you need to. It's a 20-foot radius.
Wow. Okay.
So if you put it out here, it would be 10. So you want these guys, right?
Yes.
So that's 10, 20. So if you center it on this guy, it'll get all the 4 of them.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so that's a 3 casting time. You pull out your scroll, you read it, the scroll disintegrates, and a massive fireball flies out in front of you and explodes as it passes over these 3 shoulders, hits this guy. It's 1d6 for each level of experience, so it's 7d6. And is it saved for half? I'm looking.
I think so.
Points his finger, the fireball, a streak flashes, full saving throws, manage to dodge, roll aside, receiving half. Okay, so saving throws I got to do here. So these are right here, spell is that. So I have to get above a 16 for each of them. So I'm just going to go clockwise for these guys. Failed, failed, succeeded, failed. Okay, so 76, please.
Okay, I only got 66. I don't think I can.
Do 66 and 1d6.
Okay.
That's brutal.
19.
Oh my gosh.
So 1923.
Wow. So just you hear screaming for about a half a second before they just burn to cinders and their lungs don't work anymore. Dead, dead, dead. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So half of that is 11? Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just burning, screaming like, "Ah, fire! Ah!" He's like running around Eldralin.
That'll teach him.
You see the ogre just screaming.
Starts to sniff the air. Smells delicious.
You guys gonna eat this? This is on me. What did you roll that for, Eldralin?
That was for the cure light wounds on
Gotcha.
Sirs.
Okay. You get 3 hit points, sirs. This ogre turns tail and runs. Just barrels through the brush.
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
It's not worth it. All right, this ogre. Where's he? Where is this ogre? All right, I'm confused. Where'd this guy? Oh, here he is. He sees the fireball explode out, and he turns around and runs into the bush too. Basically, all the ogres are going to charge away and just run. Sirs, you're the first one to be able to do anything as you watch them all running away. What do you do?
I think we might just let them run. I think.
Okay. You see that these elves, now that all the ogres have turned and like are running away, they all are like starting to like. You see the one in the center. Come on! I told you Paladine would save us, and there's our heroes. And this guy ran down here, and so all the elves are like starting to move toward you. Talandril, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Right. So I've got the Caradoc reasonably psyched, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, he's
basically
not
we're
psyched,
back.
but he's reserved to his death. So
Right, and he believes me. Cool.
resigned to
Right.
death. Yeah, he does.
So we're just going back to the courtroom, just casually.
All right, I'm just switching over to it really quick so you can see
Yep.
what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Sorry, everyone watching. I know this is jumping around. I don't mean it to be. So this is Caradoc. These were the 3 knights. Kitiara's in the center there. He took Caradoc off to the side, to one of these side cells. Now they're going to move back out to this main courtroom and face off everyone. So are you just standing behind him?
Go beside him. Both just charging straight for Paladine, and just charge straight for Kitiara.
Okay, so as soon as you get in the room, it's initiative. This is difficult because we have you guys, everyone at the other
Doing a
one,
happy
you're out
element
of
of
initiative.
surprise.
Well, unfortunately, no, because Kitiara has a sword of swiftness, which gives her the first attack always.
You're screwed.
Oh, by the way, can I take in her countenance?
Can you tell me what that means? What do you mean?
Means I look at her and
Oh, yeah.
remember what she looks like.
Yeah. Is that Talandril? Yeah, that's Talandril. Okay. So I got you 2 here. I'm going to add Caradoc.
Do I have to roll
She's gonna move
with
up
my
and
own
attack.
stats?
Yeah, you do have your own stats.
Well,
Give me an initiative with a
my
attack
stats are
roll.
rubbish.
It's an illusion of you looking like an Icelandia. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
I wanted to be a knight.
That's I want to be Batman.
Ah.
Okay, this is gonna be hilarious. Right. Initiative
It's gonna be
-4. Isn't it? No, it is -4, isn't it? For
initiative, no.
No, right. Oh, initiative's wrong. Right. Okay. Bad doink. That is rubbish. Okay.
14. Yeah, that's rough. But you're added. Okay, so I'm going to sort this. Okay, so Kitiara, as soon as you come in, you guys bust through the door. Even Caradoc is charging in. Lord Soth. Oh, I didn't even add Lord Soth. Give me a second to add him. 7. He stands up like, what? Caradoc, you should be dying. You're going to die in the morning. What are you doing? He's like, you killed Galadriel. I loved her. You all pay for this. And Kitiara just sort of looks over, smiles, slowly pulls out her magical sword. It looks like we're going to behead you before the morning. All the better. And charges forward, so that's 10, 20, slices at him. See, goes right underneath his attempt to riposte, cuts his chest open, blood is oozing out. Lord Soth is like, this is not how this happens! I have a memory of this! You all should be dying! Why is this happening? Caradoc does his best to strike back without any of his countenance. With his fresh cut, Kitiara easily riposts it down, laughing in his face the whole time. Talandril, you're up.
I swipe at Kitiara.
So move up 1 just so you can have range. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. And that's -4 again.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's a little thief.
It's going to be tough with her. She's a badass.
Yeah, but we're in Fantasyland. Give me something for.
It's true. Yeah, we are. Armor class of 7 does not hit. So you move forward. You're confident you're gonna hit her because she's so focused on Caradoc. But it's just in the last second, she sort of like turns and parries your sword attack. Oh please, you can do better than that, Squire.
I'll
Soth.
share and go. Do you know he doesn't even bother put up a portrait of you after all this is done?
Lord Soth unsheathes this massive, mighty sword. Light beams off of its blade, and holy aura just floods the entire room as he confidently, slowly strolls forward to you, slices down, cuts right into you. Oh, where's his damage is? $15 damage as he just cuts right through your armor, slicing into your arm and shoulder.
It's been a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. All right, Kitiara actually gets to go again. So she's just gonna gut Caradoc. He just sort of drops down. I loved Galadriel. It was Lord Soth. And he lays over and dies. Kitiara looks over at you. Are you ready to die? Lord Raflick stands and turns. I believe Kitiara has this in hand. I think I shall stay here. Lord Guthrum. Yes, I believe you're right. We shall watch him die with disgrace. Squires should know their place. Caradoc is bleeding out. Talandril, you're standing against Lord Soth and Kitiara.
I just grab Lord Soth and go, wake up, you fool! Sithicus is falling apart!
You shall pay for that with your life! Cuts into you again. Holy light is beaming, slices, so that's 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage. He just impales you with his sword.
See you soon, salty boy. Sorry, fall over.
So you drop down, and as you fall down, you just hear this scream, no! And as you wake up, you wake up in front of that mirror, and you note behind you on the throne where the insubstantial Soth was, the ghostly knight seated on the throne seems to have moved slightly. His hand now are clenched around the sword in his lap, and his forehead is wrinkled in a frown. His eyes remained closed, but every now and then the eyelids twitch. Well done, man. And, well, I'll do that.
I'm going to be on to door number 3.
Nah. Okay, so let's resolve this situation with all of you. The ogres have all fled. You see knights charging in as all of the elven prisoners, they're being like cut loose. And Isolde comes up to, who's the most dashing person? Eldralin. And she's just fawning. She sort of looks at you. Well, I believe my hero deserves a kiss. And she leans forward and kisses you, and you see a knight charge in, long blonde hair, nicely groomed mustache, rose knight Salamnia armor, Lord Soth. What is the deal with this? What is happening here? And he looks off at you. Isolde? With him? Who are you? As he's looking at you, Eldralin.
We just saved him. You're a bit late.
Save them? But I am here to save them. This is not how this happens. And Isolde just sort of looks over at him and looks back at you, grabs your face and turns and just plants a heavy kiss on your face. The other elven maidens are all just coming up and fawning around the rest of you. More heroes, thank you so much. And Lord Soth is just fury emanating off of him.
Somebody wink at him.
I'll put my hand up her dress.
Oh my god! Knight of Cleric of Paladine, huh?
It doesn't say I have to be abstinent.
Jeez. All right, immediately you're all ejected from this memory. You come back to awareness, standing in front of a mirror, and The knight in blackened armor is leaning forward slightly, as if sensing your presence. His head is turned in your direction, and the fingers of one hand are drumming impatiently on the hilt of a sword that lies across his thighs. Although his eyes remain closed, the knight turns his head as you move through the room, as if watching you. All right, that is the 2-hour mark. Let's take a break. If everyone on the call here, all the players can just hang tight for just a second. For those of you watching, thank you guys so much for hanging in with us. They are just destroying these memories quickly. We will be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we are back. We have lost a player, unfortunately, but he will continue to sit there with the camera smiling. Just know that he's not here. Chris had to leave. Life called, and he had to answer it. So we are at a position where the heroes entered Mirror 1 and spoiled the memory. Talandril entered Mirror 2 and spoiled the memory. So there's 4 more mirrors, and Lord Soth seems to be slowly waking up, but he's still clearly insubstantial and in the middle of it. Saki Sam, thank you so much for the donation to Wounded Warrior Project. That is the organization that we're supporting with this particular episode. I do really appreciate that. All that goes straight to that organization. I don't ever see it or touch it or anything. Okay, gentlemen, what's next? What are you doing now?
Well, I guess these guys are coming to as well in the throne room.
Yeah, they are aware. They're now awake, and their bodies are now, fully there.
Right. So I relay what happened in Mirror number 2.
Okay.
And then we have a debate. Okay, do we smash these 2 mirrors, or do we disrupt them all first? And I'm looking over at Lord Soth and said, he's going to kill us. As soon as he comes at us, we are dead.
Well, keep in mind the goal is to get Lord Soth to heal the world, bring his attention back to Sithicus. If you guys end up having him kill you, then you can't get back to Kryn. And the point is for you guys to get back to Kryn, right?
I don't want him to kill us. It's just he's not too pleased.
Yeah,
And
he's
we're
ruining his
looking at him.
memories.
He's not a happy chappy, and he's looking at us now, and he's holding his sword, and it's like as soon as he comes out, he's coming after us. So what we need to do though is run like buggery once we get the last one. Just there's no talking to this guy. He's a
Well, you need to
lunatic.
convince him to stay, right?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Do we smash the 2 mirrors we've been through so we can't go back in?
Let's just think about it. You know what Kitiara looks like now. So when you make that, you've got to use, I think, the whole plan that would be better. I don't know. That seems like, because there's no way Lord Soth's going to roll over us. But if you use that, now that you know what she looks like, if we go through these and gather more information about her, then we'd be able to make a convincing enough illusion to where
That's
you
what I'm thinking. Conjure her in the throne room as he comes out to distract him from killing us.
Yeah, promise him some.
However, if we just run, leave these mirrors, he's just going to go back in.
But we can get back to Kryn in time.
Yeah, but what's this? I didn't want to come here in the first place.
Yeah,
Didn't
you guys
have a
need
choice about
him to let you leave. That's the whole thing, is he's the one that's keeping you guys in the domain. He clearly doesn't seem to know how to get back to Kryn, or else he would have done it himself. But he's preventing anyone from leaving the domain that's currently destroying itself. So the initial goal is to stop him from destroying the domain and to once again focus, and then hope that he has some sort of, either you use a bargaining chip to convince him to let you out, or maybe there's some hint that he's aware of it to get you to leave Kryn, or maybe you can work together, or I don't know, something.
Yeah, but what I mean is if he has the option to go back in the mirror realm again, he's going to take it.
Maybe. You tried to go
'Cause
back
it's-
in when you were ejected, and you couldn't get back in, so maybe
Yeah,
it's
but
the
that's
same with him.
me. That's me though. That's I'm not a powerful Death Knight wizard.
That's true. That's true.
Just a rogue that's winging it here.
You're just a
I don't know
coward.
what's everywhere else. I'm just spitballing here because it's like we now know what to do.
Right.
But if
Let's
we-
get the next mirror
we-
then.
Yeah, but before we finish the last mirror, we need to decide what the course of action is, because if we just leave it, there's a possibility he can go back in, and then all that's been for naught.
Right.
We've still got
Um,
4 more mirrors.
There's also the chance that as soon as he comes out, he's going to kill us because he's going to be annoyed. He's going to know our faces, and he's going to have absolute hatred because we're ruining his happy time. So,
Well, he doesn't know your face yet. You look like a Nihilist Lamnia. So you're good.
yeah, but that's Vismera. That's
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think the -2 armor class is going to protect me from Saw.
we're like he comes out as we're dead. That's it. No ifs, buts, or maybes. Let's be honest.
We've just got to gather more info to sell a good kind of like an illusion and
So will we
make it
crack
seem
on?
like we've conjured her up to like talk to him, and we get him to go along and heal this and give him the amulet and say, I know this doesn't sound like a very good chaotic good person, but you know, he's evil. He's an evil bastard. So I don't know if I'm that conflicted over this. But so we convince him that this is her. We've channeled her from the grave. Paladine's given me this power so that way they could talk. And you use the illusion to convince him of this, and then give him this amulet and say there's a way to get him to like bring him back. He, you know, I don't know how up on necromantic death knights are, but
better than us anyway.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to take a mirror apiece? Do we want to just all go in together again and then just wait until the last one to get everything
Mechanics
prepared?
wise, if there's combat, it's hard for me to switch back and forth screens and have
Right,
different
gotcha,
initiative
okay.
orders and stuff. I don't want to influence your guys' decision, but it is a reality that we have to face.
Understood. You can just let us do it.
just don't shoot anybody in the back with another arrow.
You know, there's no residual feeling of
Yeah.
like
Just never shoot into melee. It's always a bad idea. Like, always.
Chris is laughing at us. It's just bourbon smoke.
And
Right.
All right.
What would they, chaps? We'll go to the third burn. All of us just pile in and see what happens. Let's be as shocking as possible.
Okay.
Let's get some marching orders too. So that
and your
way-
magics that you expended.
Should we put?
Do you feel your magics are still depleted? Now that you've left the realm of the mirror, do you feel as if your magic
You
has
did
returned, or
lose
is it gone?
spells that were cast in the mirror, but your wounds are all healed. So any damage you took in the mirror is gone. It was all illusory. But the spells that were cast, you lose because they were actually cast.
All right. So let's just
All right.
see if we can do this without burning up the last of our resources.
So at this point, you guys were in there for maybe an hour. So it's about noon outside. You know, just sort of as the clock goes, if you guys are keeping track. Just for fun, let me check.
Right, because we have to do this all within a day, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to crack on and get it.
Okay. So you guys
get
go
it
to the
done
third
this
one?
night. Yep, that's what we'll do.
Okay. You guys stare into the mirror and you see your bodies passing through it. You stand inside a wide hallway that leads to open double doors. In the opposite direction are closed double doors with sturdy locks. Hallways curve away to the left and right. Chained by its leg to a bird stand in the right hallway is a rook. Through! It caws. Through! Hovering in the air near the middle of the hallway is an oval of utter blackness. It's about 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide, but has no depth and appears two-dimensional. And let me show you what you're looking at. Where are you? Okay. So you guys are standing in this hallway right here. So in front of you, you see open double doors that are cracked. Guards standing in it. You see closed double doors behind you in the hallway right here. This is literally the oval. Through the open double doors, you can see blue sky. Just to the right of the sun, a second light hangs in the sky, a bright red star. From somewhere behind the open door comes the sound of joyous chanting. Then the crowd falls silent, and you hear a man's voice. People of Istar, O ye of the faith, today we command the gods themselves. Today we banish evil from the face of Kryn. Join me in solemn prayer as I prepare to conduct the final part of my holy ritual. You guys look at each other, and you appear as devotees of the King Priest. You're all dressed in holy robes of Paladine. You have multicolored clerical robes that have normal weapons and equipment with you, but the robes are just sort of underneath instead of armor or something. Each of you is young with these fanatical gleams in your eye, just sort of like obsession. You just have this sense that you're supposed to attend and protect the king priest during his speech to the people of Istar. It's just this flowing thought that comes over you.
Do I have those incense swingy things?
Yeah, sure, you can have one. So as soon as you try to move through those doors, these guards step in front. You're supposed to stand here and guard the king priest against any interlopers. Do not pass these doors. So you can see outside, and you see this, as you're standing there, you see the king priest standing right here. Out at the bottom of this massive row of steps is just this crowd, just tons of people. And as you approach, you see a man in an ornate headdress stand on the portico. He wears robes like your own. Below him is a flight of stairs. At the base of the stairs, thousands of people in an open space have raised their hands toward the sky. They're chanting in unison, "King Priest, we hear your words! King Priest, we do your will!" A commotion breaks out in the crowd as a young dark-haired female knight, clad in blue armor, tries to climb the stairs. Hands hold her back. In one hand, she holds something that looks like a black stick with a knob on one end. "King Priest!" she cries. "Heed the warning signs! The gods are displeased! Look! All of the flowers in Istar have turned black!" An angry growl sweeps the crowd. Hands pull her back as she disappears beneath the mob. "Paladine's champion will save us all!" she cries. "The black rose is the symbol of your downfall and the sign of our deliverance." As the crowd just swarms and pushes her back behind him, the king priest doesn't even seem to acknowledge him. Behind you, you hear doors burst open, and these locked double doors, a knight steps out. Let me put him on the right layer. And you recognize him, of course, as Lord Soth from both of the previous missions. Long blonde hair, full Knight of Solemnity armor, an emblazoned rose on his chest. He has this gleaming bright sword. "You will stop this heresy! You challenge the gods, and you will die!" As he starts moving toward you all. So, what are you guys thinking?
Thinking we should put Sirs, Vos, and me in this like right here. And
you're gonna try to stop Lord Soth? So just from your guys' history lesson, you know that
red star.
This is the moment when the Cataclysm happens. This is the King Priest of Istar calling down and demanding that the gods elevate him to godhood. You feel like your role is to protect him, but you know that this leads to hundreds of years of pain, disease, famine, destruction, death. So you should have all of this running through your heads.
I'm thinking let's help him and let's get the king priest.
Sake Sam. I think this is a bad place to be. Yeah.
We got to sully him from this memory somehow, right?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
And he's not Lord Soth the Death Knight yet.
Correct.
No, but we're here to mix things up a bit, so let's charge the guards. What's the worst gonna happen? Remember.
So you're gonna work with Lord Soth?
Yeah, I'm just because think about it. He is expecting resistance to the king priest, so we're here to disrupt the memory.
But if you help him in his task.
Yeah, but he's expecting resistance. In his memory, he's cut through everybody.
I mean, you don't know what his memory is going to be. You know in history, he was never here. So whatever this is...
Interesting.
This is different.
Yeah, it's maybe more of a fantasy than a memory.
So how about... That's what I'm saying. Rather than... If we just charge and fight him, we're going to end up in the same flipping boat. He's going to cut us down. He'll carry on anyway. Let's mix it up.
I got
we'll charge the guards. And we'll just shout, "We hear you, Lord Soth," and then we'll get outside, and then we'll do something. At the moment, we're in an enclosed corridor. He's just going to cut through us.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk alongside him and ask him how I convert.
How you can what?
How I can convert? Like, can I like become like a follower of Soth, of Lord Soth?
Okay, so you move toward him. He's clearly moving toward, like, single-mindedly. As you come up, can I convert to, what exactly do you say?
If I could follow him. I mean, he seems like he's got something going on, and I'd like to kind of become.
If you want to help stop the Cataclysm, you can stop the King Priest with me. Stand with me and fight.
Is that what your religion calls for?
That is what the gods call for. I am here to stop the Cataclysm. That red star, as he's walking forward, that red star in the sky is a mountain that the gods have hurled. If the King Priest doesn't stop, it will hit all of us. We must stop the King Priest. Join me! These guards are clearly, like, shifting
And you believe if
place
we-
and nervous.
If we slay this king priest and interrupt the ritual, you think that will stop the mountain from falling?
Paladine himself has come to me and asked me to stop it. Yes, I believe it will stop. He must be stopped. If not by reason, then by my sword.
Why not?
Very well.
All right, so what's you guys' plan? What are you going to do?
We'll just charge the guards.
I need some initiatives really quick.
Why not?
So if you're charging to attack, just give me an initiative roll with your weapon.
I'm gonna. All right, I'll give you a spell.
Oh, I'm in. What am I by? So all the courses. Does this show up as Corros?
Yes.
Okay.
I see a 9.
You see the difference, right? Hang on. Was that just because it was a good roll?
I don't know. I just see it. So I want to be clear that if Soth's fantasy here is to stop the King Priest and you guys are helping him, then you're not disrupting anything. Just want to be clear about that.
Yeah, but if we get him that he's going through it, we can talk to him. Or if we just engage him in a fight,
Yeah, let's just see if we can take him with the guards.
and then we'll just say, you know, this cataclysm happens anyway. You know, that's kind of the plan. If we take out the guards first, then
Does nothing. Yeah, let's kick his ass.
yeah, but that's what I mean. We can talk to him and mess up his memory that way. Not everything has to be like a straight fight against, because that's we can't
This one is
physically
correct.
beat him.
So I see
Okay.
Sirs, Corros, Vozus,
Oh.
Talandril. I don't see Viruna, and I don't see Eldralin.
It's because I got sidetracked on.
Yeah. Guys, you see where I'm coming from? We'll sort of go along, but we need to sharpen his ear at the same time, so that he knows this, and you know, like the old glitch in the Matrix sort of thing. He's
Hey,
hearing
what's
stuff.
the weather like?
What's that?
What's the weather like?
It was a beautiful sunny day.
All right.
Cloudy with a chance of mountains.
Oh, you timed that perfectly, you big shite.
Lord Soth, you do realize that indulging this fantasy is not going to prevent the cataclysm.
Fantasy. This is reality,
That
son.
has already occurred.
It clearly has not. The King Priest is there calling for the gods. We can stop it together. You and I. We will try to reason with him. But if he doesn't listen, you have to be prepared to strike down your high priest. Did I get everyone?
right.
Talandril.
Oh, sorry. I think I marked them off, but forgot to roll initiative.
And what was it that Kitiara was trying to push to the forefront? It was like a black staff?
It was actually a rose, a black rose. She was trying to show the King Priest that all the roses are turning to blackness. This is a sign that you need to pay attention. The gods are not pleased. But the crowd didn't let her speak.
Did he get my initiative rolls in there?
No. Are you getting pop-ups?
I thought they killed her.
Yeah, I thought I put them through. I'll do it again.
Sometimes it does a little extra box that you have to hit confirm afterwards.
On the miscellaneous modifier.
Yeah.
How about now?
I'm not seeing anything. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast. I'm going to start chanting.
Oh, well, that's a full turn, and that's why it's not.
Oh, okay. Just D10s?
And that's for who?
Both.
Yeah, that's why it's not working. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see. Eldralin. Was that first one for you?
Yep. And then the second one is for Viruna Assault 2. So that will give everybody a +2 to attack.
Well, what's the casting time on it? What it said?
Just a second. Let's see. Chant. Range 0, time of chanting. Oh, that's duration. 2 rounds.
Okay, so you start this turn. It's going to take 2 rounds for it to kick in, so no one has any bonuses yet. So for this first round, this guard, you hear them screaming, "The devotees seem to be talking with this interloper. We need to stop them. They seem to be approaching the king priest. Form a line! Don't let him through!" All right, Vozus, this one is guarding against you. If you move to attack him, he's going to strike you first, and then you'll be able to go. He's basically holding an attack if you attack. Viruna, you're chanting. This guard moves in to block you as well. Lord Soth, what's his speed? It's got to be fast. 120. So yeah, so 10, 20, 30. He moves past you guys. 40. He's like, "Move or I will strike you down!" As he's walking toward, they're like, "Don't come any further. The king priest needs to speak to the gods. He's going to be a king." And Lord Soth just slashes his sword and cuts the dude down. He just literally drops immediately. The king priest stops, turns. "What is the meaning of this?" And Lord Soth calls out, "You need to stop what you're doing. You're an affront to God himself. Paladine will not allow this. That red star up there, that is a mountain that will land on us if you do not stop. I am the voice of Paladine on the earth. On Kryn, he will listen to me. You fool, he won't listen to anything. Stop now or you will die." And the king priest just starts chanting something. You see this wall of fire burst up in front of you all. I'm just going to draw something on the map so you can see what I'm talking about. And a wall of flame.
You need one of them tokens from Warriors of Crime.
Yeah.
Well, in there.
This is bad because you can control the size and shape of it. So he's going to draw it so that it literally goes around these guys. And so whatever's black there is literally a wall of fire reaching up beyond your sight. So you can't see through it at all. Vozus, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm thinking it's
bedazzled Saki Sam.
I'm thinking it's not a good idea to attack the guards and help Soth, but I guess I don't know. We've already committed to that, kind of. We rolled initiative and everything.
You have free will. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we should. I think we should sucker punch Lord Soth.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, now
No,
his guard's
sort of
down,
kind of
right? That's what I'm
behind,
thinking too. Maybe we all this gang dogpile him until the mountain
Good
lands.
old
you know?
double.
There's no mechanics for that. That's the thing. We can't just.
Well, it's going to piss him off,
Yeah.
right? He's not going to be
Yeah,
thinking
go.
about killing the.
So what's Vozus doing?
Attacking Soth, I suppose.
You like move over to Sauce and try to slash him? Give me an attack roll.
All right.
This is the idealized Lord Soth.
I'm sure this will go well. All right.
That's exactly what you needed to hit him.
Hey, all
You
right.
move to the side of him. He doesn't even see you coming. You slash into him. He's like, "What is the meaning of this? Priest, you shall pay." 10.
Yeah.
That was good. Corros, you're up.
He just kind of swiped him right across
What's
his
the
mouth.
bard doing?
Okay, what can Corros do?
A Minotaur priest
No,
with a
switch
compass.
characters. Oh, he's no spells in this.
Well, he's used some of them.
Right.
hoping they change.
Well, right. Okay. So, what was that thing that he shoots?
The magic missile.
Yes.
Does he have more of them listed?
He's nothing's here in spells. Does that mean he hasn't
Should
memorized
be a
them?
first level spell.
Yeah, but I've nothing here in spells memorized. That means he hasn't done it.
Well, that just means he didn't list it.
He used all of them without memorizing it.
So he
Balls.
did. He only used one. Typically, he has 2 memorized. Typically.
So I need to add it in here.
So if you want to use a magic missile, you can. Just let me know who you're attacking.
Would Soth expect a priest to launch a magic missile on him?
No. No.
So
not at all.
that would be it. That's what I'm. So here's my thinking. We look like acolytes, correct?
Yeah.
So if we rush to charge Lord Soth, we just look like acolytes of the king going through the motions.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying we change tack as if we rush the guards, but we've got to disrupt this.
Well, keep in
So
mind what
just
it
using
took to
magic-
disrupt the last one. You guys saved Isolde instead of Lord Soth. You convinced Caradoc not to go through with his execution and to instead stand up and fight. I mean, these are big disruptions, like completely altering the course of everything. Him coming down here, he expects some resistance.
Yes, that was my thinking. So if he
But
We'd
if you're
probably
just going to
have
go
to
along
go
with what he's doing, that's not disrupting. That's helping him.
Yeah, but we can't really do much in here. That's what I'm wondering.
Well, what did Corros plan to do when you rolled initiative? Because that affects your initiative.
Right. I was thinking magic missiles to his back.
To Lord Sauceback? Because you were saying that you wanted to stop the
Right.
guards.
I was right. Sorry, I got a bit confused. So I was thinking just take out the guards
Okay, so you're going
because
to magic
they
missile
don't
the guard?
exist. Yeah, because then things got a wee bit confused there because he jumped ahead.
Yeah.
Let's just
So
go chaos.
my plan was he just sees all the acolytes, expecting them to resist, so he just turn out and wipe out the guards because it just clears that. And then when we get out into the courtyard with the king priest, that's where we can get the chance to mess things up.
Okay. Well, for initiative's sake,
But then people were talking, so I didn't know if that was the consensus of the group because
Right,
I'm not.
but
I'm not
to
a-
cast a spell, you have to start casting it with intention before the turn goes off. So it's
Right.
triggering now. So you had
Sorry,
already
just not my
planned it.
character, so I'm like trying to.
Right. No, I got
So
you.
my plan actually was to attack the guards.
Okay, so that's what we have to do for spells
Okay.
because that's initiative, like immediately.
So,
it triggers now. It's 5d4 plus 5.
all right. So sorry, I was trying to add there to see if that worked, but it doesn't.
You don't have to roll to hit with magic missile. You just
All right,
it
okay, so-
happens. It's an auto hit.
D4.
5d4
5.
plus 5.
Oh,
7, 8,
I
so
just-
18 damage. Wow. I think you might
so I
have
just straight into the guards.
hurt that guard. Hit points. Yeah, dude. So you cast like arcane language, Vorsnartislai, and these 5 missiles like just sort of manifest, blast into him. It literally blows his body apart. Limbs go flying, and he completely is eviscerated. Eldralin, what was your plan?
I'm gonna keep chanting.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is the first round of your chanting.
Yeah.
Talandril.
I'm going to rush up and attack another guard.
So you're going to have to move up to here. Are you going to attack the top one or the bottom one?
That one you just did.
Okay, top one.
I'll do it.
You rush past Vozus. Strike.
Nope, better get on the right character sheet. Oh, this is going to be terrible.
Yeah.
This is going to just be. In fact, I may as well use the incense thing as a weapon because it's for like, the damage it's going to be. Right, hold the head. -4. God, that's painful. We need to not. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Wonder
go
you
to
don't-
attack, he just parries in a riposte. What are you doing? This is your duty. Protect us from Lord Soth. The King Priest must complete the ritual. Sirs, you're up.
It doesn't matter. It's already happened.
It has not happened. It is happening now. Are you mad? Sirs,
All right, flanking old Sathi. I
you're
guess.
attacking Lord Soth?
I suppose. I don't. To be honest, I'm like of two minds about it. I don't know. Either way seems bad. We're like rock in a hard place here. But
Well, the party's
but
definitely
yeah,
not
he's
in
gonna help out his
unison.
buddy Vozus.
Like you guys are doing two
Yeah.
different things. You definitely hit him.
All right.
You guys need to be on the same page here.
Yeah.
Whatever the page is, just be on the same page. 20 damage. Holy shit. So you slice into him. He like turns to look at you. Have you lost your mind? The world will end, you idiot!
The real world is ending while you indulge in these ridiculous fantasies.
This guard slices off at Talandril, who's in his way. Talandril's armor class is 10. Their armor class is, or their Thaco. Wow, they have a terrible Thaco. He did hit. You get, where's, I'm sorry, give me a second. 1d6. You take 1 damage. He slices just the very tip of your finger. Like a paper cut. You're just like, oh,
Like that?
why? Just the pain.
Already got one of
Where's-
those last week.
Tickle Mop to lick this thing. All right,
She
Viruna.
magically appears.
Yeah. There's blood? All right, Tickle Mop, what's you up? What's going on? I'm sorry, not Tickle Mop. Viruna. Jeez. Kyle.
She's gonna keep chanting.
Right, second round. My bad. All right, so the second guard strikes off at Talandril. You need to stop and protect the king. Oh, he hit you too. Holy shit. 1d6.
Yeah.
3 damage. Cuts into you, barely making it past your guard. And now we get to Lord Soth. All right. Vozus, you're the first one to attack Lord Soth. Your armor class is 4.
Yeah.
And so he takes his holy sword, two-handed sword, turns, slices into, it's actually not two-handed, but slices into you. You take the least amount of damage possible. So it's 13 damage. Literally rolled a 1. And he only has 1 attack. So now it's the King Priest. You hear the King Priest calling out, Paladine, I demand an audience. You will make me one of your own. Elevate me to godhood, for I am of equal strength. And the sky starts thundering. You don't see anything over the wall of fire that is preventing you from, well, seeing anything. But you just hear thunder booming overhead. And the sort of swirling and whooshing of wind as it sort of hits that wall of fire. And the wall itself is like whirling with the flames as if the wind has caught them. Vozus, you're up. Who has the haunted house? That was Krieg.
Yeah.
It's a chair. Sorry.
No,
Thought
it's
it to the
It's a ghost. So he attacks Lords. No, not Sirs. Was that? Oh, that was the Cullis. Okay, so that is
I'm rolling from Vozus' sheet. I don't know why it still says Sirs even when I
0
roll from
hits.
Vozus.
So give me some damage. 12 damage.
Not
That's
bad.
really good.
Yeah.
That's
Vozus
a lot
doesn't
for
like stuff.
Vozus too. So he cuts into him. Lord Soth is crying out, "Have you all lost your blasted minds? The world is ending. You will all die. We have to stop him." Corros, you're up.
Right. I'm thinking of changing tack. how does he do the? Didn't he have a song that makes you more amenable? The one he used in Azrael.
Well, you can't do that in combat. You have to do that
Yeah.
before anything happens.
Oh, so he can't like do it now. Just start.
Correct.
Oh god. Right, okay.
That would be hilarious. You just start singing a song.
So
The
just
wheels on the bus go round and round.
Lord Soth is a bloody fool. Sithicus is falling and he's cracking on in the stupid reality. Dear. Do you know what? I'm gonna just charge Soth from the back. May as well. I see everybody else is
It's
starting.
flank. You get a +2 to attack.
Okay, so I'll
So
just.
he has a -1 normally, so it's a +1.
Right, so I'll just bash into here.
Yeah, you could actually even be in this spot if you really wanted to.
That one? Okay.
That's fine.
Let's do that. Let's point them in the right direction, and then I go to. Where did I cheat it? Weapons, and I'll deal with the long sword. Oh, is that right? No.
Armor class of 3. Yeah, so you swing at him, and he just ducks down enough. It deflects off of his armor, and it doesn't actually hit him. Eldralin?
Yeah, but you not say there was a minus. That didn't okay. Give me the wee screen.
Well, even if you got with your 1 bonus from behind, it would be a 2, and that's still not enough.
All right, okay.
You have to get a 0 to hit him for armor class.
I'm gonna keep chanting so everybody gets a
So
plus
this is
one.
the second round of you chanting for Eldralin, so it'll kick in the next round.
Oh, okay. Then everybody will get a +1 on the next round.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll say. I mean, this is the second round of you chanting, so it'll kick in now for both of them. So, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll
So
offer
+1
everything
and
+2
-1. So Lord Soth gets a -1 to attack us
and the guards.
if they're
attacking.
against us. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Talandril. So the guards are talking to you, telling you to stop Lord Soth. What are you doing? Your job is to protect the King Priest. You're not looking at everyone behind you, but you can hear what's happening. What's your plan?
Yeah, I may as well listen.
Okay, you get a
Right.
-2 to hit instead of a -4. Are you attacking Lord Soth?
Yeah, I may as well.
Oh man.
I've just a funny thing.
I thought you were turning on them. I thought you had all come to reason. Why are you attacking me? The King Priest is going to kill us all!
You already did, and you're the one leaving Sithicus and us trapped in it, you moron.
We need you out these mirrors.
This is
bub.
2nd edition Sithicus. So he parries your attack. Sirs?
Why is that not letting me
Alright.
put in the minuses? And
I don't know.
that's weird. Oh, is it because I'm on 2 sheets or something? I'm just hitting that, just going straight to the.
And we can just do the math after the fact.
All right, no, but was that me put in the modifiers before? No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Could be a glitch. What you doing, sirs?
Hitting him up. And well,
We,
cutting into him
-9
once
to
again.
hit. So you hit him, 19 damage.
So is he not even registering that we're saying
Sithicus.
this has already happened and Sithicus is none of these words like getting through to his thick skull?
No, not at all. I mean, he's genuinely single-minded, focused on stopping the King Priest. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to understand that these are versions of Soth with singular intent. The first one you saw, he was going to be the one who saves Isolde, and then ultimately in the story, he then of course kills his wife and marries Isolde, and then she dies in the Cataclysm and stuff. The second one, he wanted Caradoc to die. That was a fantasy. It never actually really happened, but he killed his wife and blamed it on Caradoc. So each of these is a singular memory that either it's a fantasy or a reimagining of his own history to put him as the hero of his sordid tale. In this particular case, he was told to stop the King Priest, but he never actually did it. And so in this memory, his goal is just to stop the King Priest. You guys are acolytes of the King Priest, so anything you say can't be believed because you're trying to convince him to stop doing what he's trying to do. You're like, no, don't. It's already happened. And he's like, yeah, it's already happened. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm trying to stop him. Like, why would he believe it,
Yeah, you think words like Sithicus and that would.
Oh, yeah. In this particular case, that it doesn't register.
All right, that's what I'm getting confused about because I'm like.
Sirs, however, as you hit him from the side, that is actually the last blow of the idealized version of Lord Soth, and he drops down to his knees. He looks over at you, and it's almost as if he's making a mental picture of your face, and he dies. You guys see this flame firewall drop, and the King Priest turns to you, and he opens his arms. Well done! You have protected me and elevated me to godhood! As a mountain falls onto Kryn, smashing and killing you all, and the entire area just burns up in flames and is swallowed by the world, and you guys wake up in your bodies standing in front of a mirror. Now, what you see,
Go to the next mirror.
the knight is sitting bolt upright. He shakes his head as if clearing sleep of it. Suddenly, his eyes open and reveal brilliant pinpoints of orange with blackened eye sockets. The knight stares intently at each of you in turn, then slowly looks away.
I walk over to the throne.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, no, I was accidentally moving something here. Okay, let me get to that screen. Clear. Are you guys seeing the correct screen? The throne room?
We're seeing the maps of the towers.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are back in here. So, Talandril, you're walking toward the throne?
Yep.
We do.
Go up to the throne where he is, and I'm like,
He's still
Probably
very
just-
insubstantial. Like, he's not physically
no, but is he?
here.
Is he?
No, this very much seems like, like a sleepwalking situation where he's not conscious of you physically here interacting with him, but he is aware of your presence.
Is that sword grabbable? No.
No, everything is insubstantial. Like, you can put your hand through his body. Like, every piece of armor, his helmet, his sword, everything is insubstantial. All you can touch is the throne itself. So at
Each
this
time-
point, it's about
Real,
2
right?
in the afternoon or something. What was that?
He becomes a little more real each time.
Yep.
And it took it, what, 2 hours on that one or 1?
That was almost an hour.
Let's go. Let's hit 4. We got 3 hours, so we're good.
Let's
Till,
keep moving. Yeah.
yeah, let's go next one.
Okay.
Let's go slowly. Memories.
What should we try and think of a plan now? We don't know what we're going to see here. Or actually, what are we looking in? We're looking in the mirror. What are we seeing?
Yep.
Okay, you are seeing, this is 4, a narrow street filled with dark smoke. Nearby buildings illuminate the street with an eerie red light, and menacing shapes rush through the gloom. You faintly hear the clash of metal on metal and agonized screams.
Okay, this
This is more our
this-
speed.
is this another hero one where he saves somebody?
You really can't tell from where you are right now.
Okay, before we go in, who's going to be leader and calls the shots? Because we're all over the place.
Just as a cue from me, the DM, to you guys, the players, everything that you're experiencing, you heard variations of during that long, drawn-out tell from the Vistani as they were telling you Lord Soth's history. You're starting to remember, oh, this is a distorted experience we're experiencing, but everything that they told us, we have heard before. Like, so that should give you clues about what this is all about. Because they told you his actual history. Now you're seeing his version of his own history.
So what do a wisdom roll?
So I just
Do any
hope
of you
you were paying
recall,
attention during that long story.
Yeah, no, all I remember is somebody doing that. Greedy kid.
That was the takeaway. Give me money.
Well,
Right.
So since you're going to be in control of the illusion, let's see how much more we need to get through.
No,
How much-
what I'm trying to say is, because last time some of us did one thing, some of us did another. We need one person to go, right, we're doing this, and then we all do it.
Gotcha.
Who's the
I'll
leader?
take
Because that's where we're messing up.
follow my orders and we will succeed.
I mean, I don't know who's messing up. You guys have succeeded so far.
Yeah, we're nearly we're a bit of a something, right? So,
I
Sirs
think our
and
mission, whatever Soth, when he shows up, when and if he shows up, whatever he intends to do, we disrupt in whatever way possible.
Right. So, sirs, you call it, we do it.
Go with that.
You know what I mean? Because we're rather than
Okay.
doing all this stuff.
We'll just follow the wake of destruction of Sirs. Onward to victory. We'll write his tale.
Yeah, literally.
Tally ho!
Taily ho. All right, so you guys gonna go in the mirror?
We shall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You on the other side of the mirror. Before I describe the description, you guys look like defenders of Palanthas. Very flamboyant clothing, but you have all of your weapons. Your faces are completely different. You seem to be local residents of Palanthas, though you do have your normal armor and equipment. So you
Right.
stand in a
We're
narrow.
all well
street-
dressed.
Yeah. I mean, more than like a country person. This is a city, so
Right.
You know,
So I
fine
smiled
city
at
clothing.
them back to back to my duds.
You
Do
don't
I
look like
get a
a-
feather hat?
of course you have to have a feather.
I play with the plume and I'm like, we're back.
So you stand in.
This is the first time I've felt like myself since coming into the keep. So I'm like, I could like it here.
You stand in a narrow street filled with dark smoke. The smoke stings your eyes and chokes your lungs. A nearby building is on fire, and menacing shapes rush through the gloom. Overhead, you hear the flapping of mighty wings. From closer at hand comes the clash of weapons and agonized screams. A figure comes stumbling out of the darkness toward you. He's a half-elf knight wearing plate armor embossed with kingfisher designs. A golden crown encircles his brow. He carries a sword in one hand and a black rose in the other. He gently kisses the flower. "Kitiara, my love," he says, "I fight for you this day." The knight looks up and sees you. "My friends!" he cries. "There you are! Rally to my side and fight well, or Palanthas will surely fall." For those of you who have heard tales about the War of the Lance, this is Tanis Half-Elven.
Think we should jump him or should we help him?
My gosh! He was a hero of the War of the Lance.
All right, let's
I'm looking for the right
follow it through
map
and see
here.
where we can
Here.
wake him up.
Sirs, do we smash?
Tell us, Tanis, what is apprise us of the situation?
Palanthas is under attack. I believe it's a blue. Oh my gosh. Kitiara is leading, the blue lady is leading her army, backed by Lord Soth. They've attacked all of Palanthas. They have flying citadels and dragons up above us. Draconians have crowded the streets. They're murdering everyone. We have to stand and fight.
Show us to Lord Soth immediately.
That's not something that I wish to stand against, but if he approaches, then I will certainly stand next to you. I actually don't see my little icon of Tanis.
Seems like a tricky
Where
one.
is he? Oh, I think here he is. Yeah. So he comes up to you. So this is literally a hero of the War of the Lance. He's beloved by everyone of good, the Whitestone Council and everything. Of course, it's completely dark. You see the shape of a dragon fly like a jet overhead, blows the smoke. The flames are like sort of spreading from the wind of just the wings and propelling. You see this massive structure just slowly slide across the sky above you, a flying citadel and dragons swarming around it. This is a chaotic moment where you all know in history, Palanthas fell. Like, you are all going to die. But you also know that Tanis Half-Elven did not stay and fight. Like, he survived this. So Lord Soth never faced off and fought Tanis Half-Elven. So, you know, you guys, I don't know, whatever you think. But you're in the middle of a smoky space right now.
Maybe we could turn the tide. And...
We just need to defend the city, defend the citizens, your families, your wives, your sons, your daughters. We can do this together.
We can and we will.
Yeah, right. The problem is we need to get close to him and mess with his head.
Close to who?
Soft.
Do you realize he's a Death Knight?
Yes.
I just don't think that's a good idea to go up against a Death Knight. I think
Well,
we should...
they're dead. Do you think we can stand against that and point up towards the sky?
I don't think we have much of a choice. We have to
Yes.
figure something out. I wish I knew where Karaman was. He was with me a moment ago, and so was Tasselhoff Burfoot, the little Kender. But for now, we have to focus.
Yes, we do have to focus, but we need the only way to even have a chance is to cut the head off the snake or disrupt his plan. If we just fight like this, we're dead, and the city is fallen.
Do you have a plan? I'm willing to listen. Suddenly, the wind shifts and the smoke parts. You see broad-shouldered man with blonde hair and a mustache. His surcoat bears the emblem of a red rose. Raising his fist, the Rose Knight challenges the half-elf. Tanis, prepare to die! The crown of power and Palanthas both will fall to me this day! As he speaks, 6 winged dragon men glide down out of the sky. They land behind him in the street and draw jagged swords from their scabbards. The half-elf knight trembles, but he stands his ground. I'll fight you, according to the measure, Lord Soth. The other knight smiles wickedly and raises his sword, as does the large bird wings, as a large black bird wings its way past him, barely clearing the fair locks on his head. Lord! It cries, Lord! And then it's gone in the smoke. Soth advances. So let me show you him and his draconians.
May I ask what's the weather?
You can't even see through the smoke at this point.
Where's it going?
It's completely like crowded and stuff. So we're clearly going to combat. So I need to get some initiatives going. What's your guys' plan? Are you going to attack? What are you going to do?
So he felt denied. He didn't get to do a single combat.
What do you mean? You mean in real history?
Yes. So as with this,
You're not sure about what actually happened in real history with him. All you know is right now he's challenging Tanis, and Tanis is accepted, as the measure dictates. But you guys know that Tanis was never a Knight of Solania.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So this is
his fantasy.
yeah. So we need to deny him his fantasy.
So we need to get Tanis to turn tail and run.
What if we killed Tanis?
Oh my gosh. That would change your alignment. You're evil.
No, but this is right. This is not real. We know this is not real.
Right, but your actions still have consequences.
This game,
What are you talking about? That's
right. We are not actually killing him out of
because
malice.
you know that a baby's not real. Killing a baby is still an evil act. Right? Like, that's what I'm trying to get across.
This is why I can't choose evil paths of video games.
Because I kill babies.
I feel too guilty.
I definitely understand where you're coming from. I 100% do. But we have to act within the confines of your alignment.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I'm all right.
Yeah, you are.
So my thinking is, if I just slit his throat right in front of Lord Soth and just go, meh, 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 fix Sithicus now, that'll mess with his head. And I know I'm not actually
killing. You haven't been able to effectively communicate with him in the past when you've tried.
No, but it's the actions of doing that will make him go, huh?
You hope, definitely.
Yeah, obviously, but
so your plan is to attack Tanis.
yes.
So that's Talandril. So give me an attack.
Just like I said,
initiative.
The
with
whole
your
point is just
weapon.
to do something completely out of the ordinary, mental. That he's like, what is that? This is not my. Completely out of his realms.
I understand.
Yeah, right.
So give me initiative with your weapon modifier.
Okay. I'm on the wrong sheet.
Yo, these scenarios are challenging. I'll say that. It's hard to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's all about doing the unexpected.
Yeah. They did a good job of it. Yeah.
So you have to like really think outside the box because that's the whole point. Just the oh, we'll have to do -4.
Not for initiative.
Oh right, okay, right. Keep forgetting See, it'll let me bring up initiative.
So 13, you're good. Okay, so for Corros, what's Corros going to do?
What's his alignment?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because he'll think differently.
Should be info. Like that first page. Details.
Details, highly, show this. I don't know.
You don't see it?
No. That first one, hit points and all that kind of stuff, is it there? No.
Let me look at it. I'm going to
Tracker
take
domain.
the sheet over really quick.
Details.
Yeah, it's right here. Well, it's supposed to be right here. Where's alignment?
Title, formal, rogue, bard, alignment, NG, neutral, good.
Neutral good, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he would not slit Tannis's throat.
Right. So
The setup is this. Tannis F. Elven, a hero, is facing off against an evil character in single combat due to the measure. That's the setup. So what would a neutral good character do in that situation?
he would only stand by.
You
If it's
see
single
other
combat-
draconians coming as well. So
Yeah, but if
not
it's
like
single
this.
combat, then the other parties would step back.
Yeah.
Until it's completed.
Yeah.
So Corros would effectively take some sort of ritualistic stance as if he's part of it, wouldn't he?
Part of what?
This ceremony. It's a ceremonial thing, isn't it?
One knight facing the other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So
literally
nobody else
just-
is going to interfere till it's done. That's
Correct.
usually.
yeah. That's how good people would do it.
Yeah. So he'd keep an eye out for the draconians, but he's not going to do anything.
Okay. So just give me a
it's-
D10.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But Talandril doesn't fly by those rules,
Right. So give me a D10 roll for initiative for Corros.
so that's that one.
8. Okay. Turn.
Gosh, that's like twisting your brain.
Yeah. All right.
Two
Viruna.
different characters.
Viruna's a good character. What's Viruna going to do? Actually, both of your characters are good characters.
Yeah, he's evil, right?
Who?
I mean,
Lord
Tannis
Soth
needs,
is evil. Tannis is good.
yeah, so Tannis needs help. We're gonna step in and help him.
Well, Tannis has accepted the one-on-one combat from Lord Soth.
We can't just sit by and watch.
Well, there are
Yeah, that's the point.
draconians.
What is she, chaotic good?
You'd have to look at a character sheet. I think so.
Where is
So-
it listed?
It depends what the draconians do. If the draconians step forward, then obviously we'll go against them, the good characters.
I want to know where the draconians are because that's going to define where I drop my.
Well, you can see them up the street. I mean, it's through the smoke, so it's sort of, concealment, but you see them up the street with Lord Soth. If you zoom out of the map.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can plan it from there.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna drop call lightning. Right there. 10-foot
But
radius.
you can't do it. If you're a good character, you can't do it in Lord Soth.
No, I'm not. I'm not. If Soth gets caught in there, that's too bad for him. But I'm going after these draconians.
So what's the casting time on call?
What's the rules?
1 round?
1 round? Okay, so give me a D10 roll. And this
I rolled
first
a
round will
6.
just be you casting. You rolled it?
Okay, I got a 6. I rolled it up above. You want me to roll it again?
I'm just not seeing her character. No, I'll just add it.
All right.
All right, so 6 for Viruna. What about Eldralin?
Oh, that was Eldralin. Sorry.
All right, you killed it.
Veruna
What's Viruna
rolled
doing?
an 11, but I don't remember what she was doing now.
Well, I need you to tell me. What's the 11 for? Like, what is she doing? What's her plan?
She was casting a spell, but can she cast aid?
I mean, she only has what's on her sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's going to cast aid on Tannis.
And what's the casting time of that?
5.
Okay, so And that was part of the 11 roll?
I don't remember. The 11 roll was for something, but I can't remember what it was now,
Okay,
honestly.
we'll just say it's for the aid. All right,
Okay.
so, sirs, what's your plan?
So, from our understanding of the measure, would
You
it
have
be
no understanding of the measure. You are on
Oh,
the
no
other
understanding.
side of the team
Oh, shoot.
during this war.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
The measure doesn't even make
Crap,
much sense
okay.
to normal
That's-
people anyway, so it's very
Right,
convoluted.
yeah.
See, also, I'm wondering if that's his retinue, his guard that would stand back.
My first thought was to try to. It's not going to work. It's a terrible idea, but stand in front of Tanis and intimidate him to run off. Leave us here and we'll take care of this. I don't know, but it's a horrible idea.
It's your character, man. You make a choice.
All right. Yeah. Or maybe Rock'em Sock'em. Can I hit him one?
You're gonna attack
Instead
Tanis?
of- Yeah, sock him one and then push him, like telling him run off.
We'll bob him, we'll knock him out, and we'll just...
Yeah. I
So,
don't know.
okay, I want to understand. Are you hitting him with your fist or with a sword?
Like fist, I guess. I don't know.
So you're gonna try to punch him and tell him to run away?
Yeah. It's an intimidation tactic.
All right, give me a D10 roll.
See, if he runs away... Lord
Punching him
Salt
is not
thinks he's-
intimidation. That's attacking him.
I don't know, if I get punched, I'm pretty intimidated. Actually, I get angry and fight back, but...
All right. Vozus. What's Vozus doing?
We needed the nice of this combat and this victory.
I think, but I don't
You
know if it's
assume he's
alignment,
gonna
but I
win?
imagine he might go.
No, but
Tanis have?
even the chance that he's gonna...
So what's Vozus
Yeah.
doing?
How far away are the Draconians?
I mean, you can see them up the street. They're
Yeah, they're
10,
really close.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 120 feet or yards from you. No, feet from you.
All right. I think maybe Vozus will move forward to engage them.
Who's them? The
The
Draconian or...
Draconians,
okay.
yeah, or at least move toward that enemy force.
Yeah, I think he has 120-foot movement, so he can move all the way up to him on his turn if he wants. Give me a D10 roll. So he's going to try to attack him then. Just give me an attack.
Or like move halfway up, like get ready so that he's not just throwing himself. Not like a suicide mission, but more like when two people are going to fight and one of them has a gang behind him, and then there's the person.
Okay, so you're going to
Person on
move
the
up.
side
Are
that,
you
like,
readying
kinda
attack?
gets
if they
ready in
get
case
close
the
to
other
you,
guys
you'll
jump in.
attack?
Yeah, ready. How about that? Ready attack, yeah.
Okay, so then give me an
Sorry.
initiative with your weapon modifier for that.
Okay. Sorry, so all over the place. There we go.
It's tricky with two
I get it's
characters, 'cause
combat, but we need to remember that it is in combat, meaning you don't have a lot of time to think, so you have to act.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
6. Oh, it's already in there. Okay, I have them twice. Dang it. And I don't know how to remove them once I've added them.
If you click on the picture
Oh,
of
okay. Thanks. That worked perfectly. All right, is that everyone? Everyone's in initiative? Let's get this party started. All right, first and foremost, Draconian number 1. What is their movement? Doggone it. Where are they? There they are. Speed, movement. Sweet hell. Where is the doggone movement? 15.
I think you better watch your language.
Yeah, my potty mouth. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And he's going to wait right here. Number 2, he's going to just move up in the same, but he's going to flank the other side. The next one is going to be right there. Next one's going to come up right here. And he's going to come up behind him. Vozus. So Vozus we can go up and wait to attack, but they're already there, so you can move up and attack if you'd like.
Okay. I think so.
You see them just like saliva's dripping off of their face, their sort of reptilian skull. You'll die today! Oh, shit. Maybe not. All right, that hits.
Woo.
Dude, you're rolling great, even for other people.
Yeah.
Jeez. 9 damage. Okay, what's their armor class or hit points? Okay. You cut into him. He screams out. "Ah!" Tannis.
I
it's
guess
his
I'll do the
turn.
second attack.
Tannis? Oh, if you want to do your second attack, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I closed the sheet as I said that. That was dumb. There we go. Bam.
0 is a hit.
Yeah.
9 more. That was 9 and 9. You cut him, and he bursts out into acid, splatters all over you, and there's actually a pool of acid all around. I'm going to draw a circle really quick, just so we can see where it is. I'll do it with red. So it's a 10-foot circle. So it's against the building that's to the south of you guys, but it's splashed out. From the acid, you take... Oh. That's bitten. So it's 1d8. So you take 5 damage of acid splashing against you. And it's literally in this entire pool. So anyone entering this area is going to have to take acid damage. All right. So it's Tannis' turn. His move is 12, so 120. He can't move past them, but they're not... Oh, shit. Wrong tool. They're not going to stop him as he passes past them. So 10, 20, 30, 40. He can't move through bad guys. So he has to stand here and wait. He's readying his attack. So if Soth gets into this square, he's going to attack him. The next Draconian gets to go. So he's going to come down. They're not affected by the same thing. Corros, you are up. And you were... What was Corros doing?
God, I was just going to attack.
Does
he have any longsword and attack? Why does he have any range? Oh, he also has a longbow, right?
He's a bard. I mean, he has like a short sword or something like that.
Yeah, so he'll fire a longbow into the Draconians.
I don't think he has a longbow. Does he?
He does?
Okay.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot into melee. Never works out. Who are you attacking?
Go to that one.
Okay, just keep in mind, it's smoke is everywhere, so there's concealment, so you have a -2. He already has a -1 because of his horror, so it's a -3 to hit.
Right. Should I move up?
With the bow? You don't need to.
I don't. Right, okay.
It doesn't benefit you.
Yeah, take off, because that's...
Yeah, it just goes off into the distance. You just see it swallowed by the dust. All right, Eldralin, you were doing what? Chanting? What?
No, I was
You were
going to
casting
cast.
Call Lightning. So that's
Call
one
Lightning.
round, so that's this whole round.
Yep, and I want to
Change
drop
your
it like
name.
right here, like a 10-foot radius to try to catch as many as I can without hitting anybody in our party.
Can you say that again? Can you mark the place that you were?
Yep, I want to drop a 10-foot radius as like so it gets as many of the Draconians as possible without hitting anybody in our party.
Okay. Let me change your name to Eldralin. Okay, so that'll fire off next round. Sirs.
All right, enacting terrible plan. Here we go.
So you were going
Which
to go
one
up
is
to
he?
Tannis and punch him, right?
Yeah, trying to make him run away.
Okay, so go ahead and move up behind him. Give me a,
Where is he? Which one is he?
he's this one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So
because he's
it's-
going to get past us and...
Oh
Do you-
man, can't even do it without
So
a.
your Thaco is 15. His armor class, he doesn't have a shield, so his armor class is 0. So you have to roll above a 15 to hit him with your fist. If you have a strength modifier, you can use that as well. I think you do have one.
Okay.
'Cause your strength
Could
is
the?
insane.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Rolling D. Yeah.
So 16 hits him. So it's basically a 1d2. So d4, 1, 2 is 1, 2, or 3, 4 is 2. Okay. So you punch him in the back of the head. Poor Tannis. For no reason. So you run up to Tannis, donkey punch him. He's like, "What are you doing?" Turning to you, what do you say? What's your
Run, you fool! He's trying to bait you.
trying to save Palanthas? Why did you hit me?
You're playing right into his trap. Lord Sotha's luring you. Get out of here.
There's Draconians here. Why didn't you attack them? What is wrong with you? Okay, so all right, Lord Soth.
Awful plan is awful.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. What's his speed? Can't believe you punched Tannis.
Yeah, but we're all about to do it. Just Haroon just starts.
He's helping Lord Soth. All right, so his speed is 12. Movement 12. Yeah, so it's the same. So he's going to stand here calling Tannis. It looks like your friends are killing you. How about you just take care of them and then you can face me as a man? Viruna Verbena.
She is going to cast, she's going to run up and cast Aid on, I don't know.
What's the range of that? You said you was going to be Tannis, right?
Well,
that was the initial. I mean, you have to follow through because it's a spell you have to cast.
She cast it on Aid on Tannis.
257. So Aid is necromantic? Oh, it's conjuration too. So 1 round duration plus 1 per level. Casting time is 5. The benefits of a bless spell plus 1 to attack and saving throws and a special bonus of 1d8 additional hit points. Nice. Okay. Okay. So you want to roll a d8 to see how many temp hit points he gets?
Seven.
Range is touch, so you do have to be... Yeah, you're behind him. Okay. That's awesome. Okay.
Bless you in your duel. Okay. Die with honor.
That's cool. Talandril?
I'm gonna probably punch myself. Do the same
well,
sort of
you had
thing.
already said what you were going to do, right?
Yeah, attack him.
You were going to attack Tannis? You didn't say
Tannis,
that.
Yeah. Get it. And then you roughed me for it?
Yeah, because he's neutral
right.
good. No
right.
reason.
No, I thought you were going to stand in front of him to stop him from going. You were going
No, I was gonna attack him.
Okay, that's fine. Where are you going to go?
Well, obviously I need to go to him because I can't attack him from back here.
So you're actually standing in acid right now. So you take 5 damage.
Okay.
Bubbling acid all over your feet, eating through your boots. So give me an attack roll with your traditional attack roll modifiers.
Hold on, oh, wrong sheet. That's why I'm flipping. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, let's take some. Each one.
Seriously questioning my friendship to you people. You're making bad decisions. My friend, attack him! Okay, so a 5 on Tannis. Where are you? Armor class 0. So, yeah, no, you go to strike him. It just sort of bounces off his armor. And he's sort of like confused, looking around. What is wrong with you? He's called me out in one-on-one combat. Allow me to face him like a knight.
We need to disrupt this fantasy.
Fantasy. This Draconian just moves 1 step forward to... Who's that? Who is that? Corros. Oh, did you move Corros forward?
Oh! Whoops. Sorry.
So let's switch out Corros with Talandril.
Sorry, I already have my... Yeah, I already have my... I took the right hit points off of the right character.
All right, so it's 10.
Where's all there is?
So this Draconian moves forward, jabs his sword into you. Let's see. You take... The venom evaporates in the swords. Anyone hit? So I need you to save versus poison. Please. And the sword damage is 1d6. So you take 3 damage from the sword. And you feel your joints stiffing, but they sort of loosen up a little bit afterward. So he just jabs his sword on you for 3 damage. This Draconian moves forward.
Does he take damage?
What's that?
Does he take damage?
No, this is their acid. He moves forward. He's not facing Tanis, so he's going to face Talandril. So it's another save versus poison, please, and you take 5 damage from the sword. Perfect. So again, you feel your joints starting to stiffen up, but you sort of shake it loose. You just take that 5 damage.
I'll be leaving here soon.
This
Go
Draconian
back
moves
up the hole.
forward to attack Sirs. Natural 20. So Sirs, he just guts you. You take 6 damage. Save versus poison, please.
Attributes or no info.
Nice. Same thing. You just feel it sort of bind up and then it goes away. This guy moves forward. He can't really attack. He doesn't want to face off against Tanis. He doesn't want to face that Lord Sauce rage. Vozus, you take, just for being in that area at the start of your turn, 1d8. So you take 6 damage, and then it's your turn to move. What do you want to do?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he'll go forward to. Dang it! Character sheet gets in the way. Go charge. Wait, where did he go? He disappeared on my screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa.
Oh, Vozus. I don't know. For some reason he disappeared on my screen.
Is this him?
I think he might be under the acid, maybe, or I don't know.
What?
He was standing right here last I saw him. Is he still there on your screen? He
No.
was standing here.
He's totally gone. I just saw him like move and disappear. What the hell is going on? All right, let me grab him from a different screen. He's in the courthouse. Let me.
Well, either way, I'll attack this guy here. Well,
I can't see it. Just give me a second.
doing that.
That's crazy. I see these squires just amidst the building. All right, so where are you going?
I'm just attacking the one that would be next to where he was already standing.
This one?
I can't see. Sorry, this stupid thing is in the way. This guy right here.
Okay. Armor class of -5 hits, 8 damage. So you slash into him. He screams out. Vah! It's Tanis' turn. These guys part for him to pass. 10, 20. And you see this crown glow light sort of like breaks through the mist. Even though there's still the smoke and the fire and stuff all around you guys, you actually see the light. It's almost blinding as he moves his sword forward and strikes out. And you just hear this clanging of steel as they start facing off against each other. This Draconian moves forward and attacks Vozus. His armor class is 4. Oof, 19 hits him. You take 4 damage, and I need you to save versus poison, please. Vozus.
All right, doing it.
Oof. So you are paralyzed for 7 turns. Now, a turn is 10 rounds.
What?
So you're paralyzed for 70 minutes. You are just stuck in this spot. So you're not going to have a turn or anything. We'll just have the acid continually eat you away. Corros, you're up.
Corros is just going to run up here because he can't shoot any bows into melee. I'm leaving a square for Talandril to drop back out of that acid.
Gotcha. Okay. Eldralin?
All right.
All lightning hits, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me take a
So,
look at this.
Unfortunately,
really quick.
Tanis is going to be getting caught in it.
266. All right, it's a 10-foot radius, so
Uh-huh.
you are going to do it for the Draconians, right?
Well, I was just gonna hit it, so just a second, let me get back to that screen.
So if you get right here, that gets 3 of them. If you get here, it'll get 4 of them, but you'll also get Talandril.
I'll get the 3.
Okay.
This does this. Yeah. This
So I'm
does-
looking at it's you call down lightning. Let's see, where is it?
Seven by
Each
8,
bolt causes 2d8. How many bolts do you get to do?
2d8 plus 1d8 per level.
Oh, I
So
see.
7d8.
Holy shit.
Why do you think I keep asking about the weather?
Oh man. So if you do that, you're gonna hit. Okay, so let me draw the circle. Just so I can mentally prepare myself here. So it's 10. So this is the circle. I gotta move it so you're gonna get those 3. So you don't even get Lord Soth. You just get 4 of the guys and Tanis.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the real tennis, anyways.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh,
Wow,
it's all right when you say it.
that's brutal.
All
Is there a
right.
saving throw? Half
Yes,
damage.
throw
Okay.
was half.
So you roll damage, I'll start doing saving throws. So
All right.
Draconians. Oh, where's their hit die? 3. Oof, that's not good. They might
Once
be
it
dead. Oh man. So only 1 saved. And then Tanis. What's his hit die?
Sorry, tennis. This is why he never faced him.
He's a 10 hit die in this. Let's see. 11, he needs to get above. Nope. All right. What was the damage? 21?
No, 28. Yep.
Wow. All right,
Yep.
so
It keeps going each round. So next round it'll do it again because it's 1 round per level.
Dang.
well, it says duration 1 turn per level.
Yeah, 1 turn per level. So
Oh, that's
If I-
even longer,
Bolt
right?
of flashes and a vertical stroke at whatever
10
distance
rounds.
the spellcaster decides, up to 360 yards. Any creature within the 10-foot radius of the path of the point where the lightning strikes suffers full damage unless saving throw. Wow,
yeah,
that's insane.
that's the power of Paladine.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Out
Okay.
of that.
Okay,
Oh,
so that is the zone of hell. So let me do some zones of acid.
don't step there.
All right, so this guy dies. His acid splashes here. This guy dies. His acid splashes here. So Talandril, you take 2 damage of acid. This guy took half damage, but half damage kills him. His circle is here. So Talandril, you take a full 8 more damage, and
I'm dead.
okay. So I'm just going to move your character off to the side really quick. Oh, thank you. Vozus
Venn
takes
diagram
4
of doom right
damage
there.
from acid. And Tanis, oh, poor Tanis. How many hit points did he have? Where is it?
Any left, I'm sure.
He had 68 hit points. So he's. What was the total damage again?
28
Oof.
until next
Okay.
turn.
Sweet hell. Well, he's definitely going to be moving. Like, why would anyone stay there? That's a nightmare. That's the
So I was hoping to
worst.
catch Lord Soth in it.
So, Sirs, you're up, dude. Oh my gosh, that's insane. So you just see this like lightning striking through this mist. There's a
So if
draconian
anybody
weapon.
steps in that, they get struck?
Yep.
All right.
Look, what have we actually done here? With
It's a good
We
question.
cleared
Alright,
the path to
smash.
Lord Soth.
What I wanted to do, I don't know if it's at all possible at this point, but I was going to try to disarm Tennis.
At this point, if you move forward,
So
you're
that it
going
would
to
be
take
like a-
acid damage, and you're going to get an opportunity attack if you move
Okay,
away
yeah, at
from the
this point.
draconian.
Yeah.
That's
so this
insane.
is- just slash that Draconian is the best thing to do, I think, right now, huh? Okay. Just a sec. Okay.
That's such a crazy, powerful spell.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Can't see my result.
Flame Strike. Pretty badass one, too.
I think it's even bigger than what I have noted here. Because it's got to be centered on one square, and right now it's centered on a point of squares. So it would actually, it would actually be, let me see if I can grab it. It would actually be that. Because it's it's focused on this square. So
does
yeah,
that
let me
mean
roll
Soth
it save for Lord Soth real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So he is hit die 9. That means he has to roll over an 11. Nope. What was the damage?
28.
Oof. All right, let me look at his hit points. Okay, that hurts everyone, but he can take it. Jeez. Okay, sorry, sirs. What were you doing?
Oh, it's all good. Just hitting that
You
Draconian.
hit for negative 13. He just explodes right in front of you, screaming until he just drops down.
Oh.
Again, another circle of acid splashes out. So you and
Pull up the plastic.
Viruna. So you take 4 damage. Viruna takes 5 damage. Is that Viruna? Yeah. So mark that down.
All right, just a sec. I got to pull hers back up.
And now it's Lord Soth. So he clearly backs up. It seems your friends don't believe in honor, Tanis. Face me! Actually, he's going to attack and then back up. So he pulls his sword. See him oh shit, he strikes into Tanis and Tanis screams. 1 plus 7 plus 5.
We've fluffed this one up.
Tanis has how many hit points? Where is he? Oh gosh. Oh wow, okay. So Tanis takes it like a boss. And then Lord Soth backs away. Tanis gets an opportunity attack on him. And actually hits him. Damn. So, let's see. Nope. There we go. So cuts him as Lord Soth is backing away. Is this what you call honor, Tanis? Viruna, you're up. So because you're sitting in the acid splash at the start of your turn, you take an additional 3 damage.
Okay, so that's 7 total, or 8?
I don't know what it was before. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We'll see.
Yeah, these keep crashing. I got to reload this.
Oh.
I'll put it on there.
So what do you want Viruna to do? Right now,
Varuna's-
there's one K-Pack in a pool, like standing in the middle of a pool of acid. And then Lord Soth is off in the distance, and you have acid underneath you. So you either back up or pass through much more acid.
Back up to there, and I'm going to drop a Cure Light Wounds on Sirs.
Okay. D8. Now, she used 1 before, right? So this is her second?
Yes.
So just make sure you're keeping track. You get 7 hit points, sirs. Talandril, you're up.
No, I'm dead. He's back in the hole.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're staring inside the mirror as all your friends are all insubstantial around you. What do you do?
I'll not mess with you. I'll just sit and wait.
Okay. Vozus?
As you said, it's difficult, so I'll jump in the next one.
1 more damage for the first pool of acid. 3 damage for the second pool of acid. Tanis. Call lightning. Goes off on your turn, Kyle. So I'm just going to have him move out of it to avoid freaking dying from lightning. And he's going to attack Lord Soth. They parry his attack. His final Draconian, Vozus, is paralyzed, and so the Draconian just slays him. So Vozus reappears outside of the mirror. I'm moving him next to
makes
Talandril
sense.
just for safety's sake. And then he moves up toward Talandril. Corros, you're up.
I'll take a swipe at that Draconian
Oh, that's Corros, not Talandril. Yeah. Okay.
with gold longsword.
You
Oh,
have a -1, I think.
yeah. Still not great.
Yeah, he parries it off. Eldralin. So the lightning continues striking down. Is this a concentration thing?
Well, that's what I was just going to ask. If I can move it, can I nudge it to? I
No,
don't care if it
it's
gets
definitely gonna
10.
be
I'm going
a-
to get Lord Saw.
No, I mean you have to define
It's
the,
set.
the radius on cast.
Can we taunt Lord Soth back to us?
I mean, you can try to do whatever you want. I mean,
I'm gonna keep it up, and once everybody's clear of the acid, I'll just keep it up, and we'll
yeah, you
figure
have
out
to
how
remain
to
stationary and concentrate for a full round each time the bolt was called. Oh, so it's a single bolt, and you have to stay there and call it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What's that
stay.
achieving? Because we can't get.
You want me to drop it, and we can rush him?
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to get him back in there.
All right. We got to figure out how to get through this acid.
Jump.
Well,
Create
these are
food,
are these burning buildings, yes?
Yeah.
Oh God.
would create food and water. That wouldn't be enough water to like
No.
the
Douse and
acid.
stuff? Not at all.
You get a cup.
Or carry lightning over, with the water. And we like,
The lightning's not helping either. Like that definitely is starting.
I just
extra
filled the
fire.
lightning. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you moved, so you stopped the lightning?
Yeah.
Okay. So lightning drops. Were you going to do anything when you moved in front of that Draconian?
Oh, is there a dracon? Yo, no.
He's right. in
Let
front of
him. Can I attack him?
you. Yeah. You just drop this spell, so you move forward, and you can attack if you like.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, he parries it off. Sirs?
I haven't even hit him yet.
Oh, that was Talandril, armor class 14. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, geez, man.
I'm just dismissing you. You missed. You clearly missed. Obviously, you missed. 2 hits.
Nice.
So you cut into him. Give me some damage. He screams out, "Ah! To the abyss with you!" 12 damage? Oh, wow. He's bleeding out. He looks hard up. All right, Lord Soth strikes out at Tanis. Natural 20. Shit.
oh, wait. Sir's got skip.
Let's see. Eldralin Sirs, you're right. I'm sorry.
I have another terrible idea to.
So hold on. You
implement.
start in the acid, so you take 5 damage.
All right.
All right, what are you doing?
All right. Does Dennis look really jacked up?
I mean, this is smoke everywhere. You can't tell at all.
Oh, yeah.
And he's around
All
the
right,
corner. And you barely even see him at all.
Okay, let me know if this is a horrible, stupid
Okay,
idea.
so
but,
hold on. So you move through 2 things of acid, so you take
yeah.
5 total damage.
Okay, 5 more. Total 5 more on top of the 5 before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, man. This might be a really stupid idea, but then you look at Soth and say, "Lord Soth, legend will tell of the day that you could not defeat Tanis in one-on-one combat, and had to recruit the help of the likes of me to stab him in the back. That'll try to strike him down. Strike on Tanis. I don't know.
Really?
Because that'll disrupt his plan, right? It's kind of going with Talandril's idea from
No,
the start.
his plan is to kill Tanis. All right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll kill Tanis, and that way Soth can't have
Deny him his
glorious,
victory.
his
and
glorious
say-
victory that he clearly wants in this situation will be snatched away from him.
Okay.
You know? I mean, I don't know, man. It might
Roll
be a
to hit.
terrible idea, but okay.
You hit. Poor Tannis. 21. And Tannis has... Okay, so you strike Tannis a heavy blow, like cut right through his side. And he's looking at you like he thought you were his friend, and you just cut him almost to death. It's like, what is happening? He's trying to keep his attention on Lord Soth, but the look of betrayal is just heavy on you.
This is Soth's doing.
That
He
was
has no
you!
honor.
You bastard! Lord Soth cuts into him. Tannis drops down. You see Lord Soth pick up the crown off the floor and put it on his head, and a wave of energy bursts out, almost pushing you off your feet. You sort of like regain yourself with the strength of your strength, just, you know, your own fortitude. And he looks incredibly powerful now. And you just see his eyes gleaming with this bright joy. Thank you. You can be my servant. Attack your friends, and together we'll rule Palanthas. Viruna, you're up.
Crap, that didn't go according to plan.
The problem is you guys are assuming what he wants instead of like listening to his cues or anything.
We're trying not to. That's very
I understand. It's not
numbers,
easy.
like-
You have to totally guess. That's the whole point. So it's going to be difficult.
It's trying not to do the paint by numbers thing. Oh, there's the enemy. Attack the enemy, as if it's just a normal dungeon crawl. You know, we were
I
trying
hear
to.
you. Like you guys could have like grabbed Tannis and like ran away with him and hidden him away. Like there's a lot of options.
Yeah, that's what I wish I did. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Viruna, you're up.
All right. I don't even know what she would even do.
I mean, she's just like struck, like shocked. Then nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Talandril,
I mean,
you're on the outside.
Yep. I sort of looked at Vozus. Shall we wait for the rest to get back, or do you want to try another burrow?
What does Vozus say?
Vozus died.
Right. He's
Yeah,
on the
that's-
outside with Talandril.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
So
Sorry.
Talandril asked,
sorry.
what should we do?
Oh.
Do we wait for everybody else to arrive, or do we try another burrow?
Yes, let us continue. Let us continue. I don't remember how he talked to you.
All right, so Vozus now carry on to the next burrow, then while everyone else is.
Whoa. Okay.
I say, good sir.
So he's a sailor, just so you know. Mirror 5, which would be the next one, is a wide tournament field. At the far edge stands several colorful pavilions. In the open space between the tents, two fighters in gleaming armor struggle with each other while others watch. You can just hear the rattle of swords. Besides one of the pavilions lies a large blue shape, some sort of creature curled in sleep. Is that the one you want to enter?
Yeah, why not?
So you appear, as you step through, as mirror images of yourself, of course, but you look like warriors, like squires, knights of Salamnia. You're strong, handsome knights, and you have this urge to take the field of battle in single combat against the other assembled warriors, and it seems to be a tournament of sorts. So you stand on a wide grassy field. A few hundred yards away, 4 colorful pavilions stand in open square. In the space between the tents, 2 figures in gleaming armor fight with swords while others watch. The clash of swords rings out across the plain. Besides one of the pavilions lies a large blue dragon curled in sleep. Behind you, an oval of utter blackness hangs a few inches above the ground. It's about 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide, but has no depth and appears two-dimensional. So what's your plan as you enter this? You see the tournament field in the distance.
I suppose we'll walk over there and see who's fighting.
Okay. So the two knights
Try
are
and
locked in
fight our buddy.
Yeah. The two knights
Buddy,
are
our
locked in
pal.
combat, oblivious to the cheers of the onlookers. One knight wears plate mail and carries a shield. Its emblem is a kingfisher with a red rose in its beak. He has straight blonde hair and a long mustache. The other knight wears chainmail and carries a blue shield embossed with a silver dragon. Both his hair and his drooping mustache are white, and his face is wrinkled with age, but he fights like a man in his prime. A dozen young squires stand to one side of the fighting field, cheering as the battle progresses. A cheer for Lord Soth, shout some. Fight well, Lord Pal, shout others. The pavilion immediately behind the spot where the two men struggle is open on one side. In a curved mahogany chair sits a beautiful young warrior, clad in blue armor. In one of her hands, she holds an embroidered scarf, her favor. Raising it slightly, she calls out to the two knights fighting before her. To the victor goes the spoils, my hand in marriage to the winner of today's contest, for I shall only wed a man of might who can beat all challengers. The white-haired man turns his head slightly to look at the woman, acknowledging her with a smile. In an instant, the other knight strikes, his sword piercing the old knight's throat. Blood sprays out of the white-haired man's chest. His eyes fly open wide as he sags to the ground. That was an unfair... The victorious knight bows before the woman in the Pexilian, then turns and drags the body of his foe over to the blue dragon. Opening one eye, the monster licks its lips. Beside it lie a number of bloodied suits of mail, torn open like foil. The victorious knight turns to the open pavilion. I have won, Kitiara, he says, wiping his bloody sword. You are mine. Not quite yet, the woman replies, a crooked smile on her lips. Look there! More competitors have arrived! And she points in your direction. We'll pick up there in just a second with Vozus in 1 second. So the Capac Draconian right in front of Eldralin attacks. Your armor class is -2, so he misses. You parry it off with your shield. He just glances off your shield. Corros, you're up. Corros.
Right, go.
Leave it.
Suppose we'll have we stab at the Draconian since there.
Okay.
Oh, 0.
That hits. Nicely
That'll
done.
be me.
Break past his defense, slide your sword into him, screams out.
Why hasn't he put the sword in melee?
I don't know.
Alright, sorry. I'm gonna have to add this. Just realized. Sorry, I haven't heard anything with his character yet, so I'm like...
It's alright.
Damage... That just stays 0, doesn't it? Oh, right. Oh,
Well, damage is going to be different, right?
Oh, right, hold on. Just put down. Right. That does it. 10.
10. And he's already taken a lot. So you see him drop down. Pool of acid splats out from where he was. So, Eldralin, you take 4 damage. Corros, you take 1 damage. Nice. Eldralin, you start your turn in there. You take another 4 damage. What do you do?
Move out of there.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Alright, I'm gonna
First
move.
one dissipates. Second one dissipates.
And cast Cure Light Wounds on Viruna. Well, myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d8. Just so much acid splattered everywhere. 5, nice. All right, sirs.
Okay. So now Soth apparently thinks Sirs is his minion, right? So I guess I'll try to figure out what's going on here. What can we do to disrupt his plan? They say, Lord, what is your intention? How may we assist you?
We must take Palanthas. Before that, we must kill your friends.
All right.
We have to work together.
So be it, Lord. And he'll turn as if to do that, but then wait for Soth to turn his back and he'll try to strike him, I guess. I don't know. He has his guard down.
Right. So as you turn your back,
Uh-oh.
you you don't even really hear anything. You just feel this ray smack against your back. So this is a ray of enfeeblement. Let me see if there's a save against it really quick. 187. All right, so there's no saving throw. You're reduced to an effective strength of 5. You lose all strength bonuses and suffer an attack roll penalty of -2 and -1 to damage. So your strength went from 18 to 5. You're just like, like super crazy weak.
Oh man. Yeah.
He steps
I imagine
forward
just the weight of his armor
and
probably
just
dropped to
cuts
his
you
knees.
down from behind.
Oh man.
You take 15 damage.
I think that's exactly how much he has.
You're at 0?
Info. Oh, he had 16, so I guess he'd be at 1 then.
Yeah. So you're real hurt. Viruna, you're up. See another acid pool. That's you, Kyle? Viruna?
Oh, I guess you've got 1 hit point, so it won't make a difference if I miss. So I guess she'll just do, what has she got, the sling staff?
Yeah. They're not... Oh, yeah, he did move up. I'm sorry. Attack. So the sling, it doesn't matter what you roll. It moves forward and it hits this invisible barrier and it flies off into the distance. Something seems to be missing it. Talandril. You're on the outside, so we'll pick that
we're
up.
in the north
Everyone
side.
inside is ejected from this memory, and you wake up standing in front of the mirror. You clearly failed in whatever was supposed to happen. So Talandril and Vozus, you guys are standing at the tournament field. We are right at 4 hours, so that's where we're going to stop. We'll pick this up there next time. This is intense. Okay, so this is the first one that you've actually failed. That's an incredible start to this thing because you guys did really, really, really well, so don't feel bad about that. Knocking out 3 of them in the first attempt. We have 2 episodes left, 3 mirrors to get through. I got a pretty good feeling about this. You guys are doing great. All right. That being said, that is going to do it for this episode, part 6 of When Black Roses Bloom live play. I'd like to thank the players for joining me and making this a very entertaining session. What did you guys watching think of this adventure thus far? Is Lord Soth living up to your idealized expectations? Is his memory a little bit too skewed to be believable? And did you like the ending with the mountain falling on Kryn? Let me know in the comments. You can also email me at info@dlsaga.com. I would like to take a moment and thank all of you for watching and remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the bell to get notified about upcoming videos and click that stupid like button. All of that goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the Dragonlance Saga. And on behalf of everyone, my name is Adam. Thank you so much for joining. Till next time, Slán Javar.